Thank you so much, dudes, for tuning in. Really appreciate you all being here. Cassandra, thanks for the raid. Hope you had a wonderful stream, my friend. Much love and God bless and welcome, dudes. Hope you're doing well and living the dream, boys. We're going to have a fantastic day of video games today. I have completely fucked up my sleep. I was gooning for 14 hours
There comes
yesterday
a time when the jewels
to
no longer
Aurora.
sparkle, when the gold loses its luster, when the gate becomes a prison, and all that matters is one gooner's love for Bodhi's thick thighs.
Indeed. Thank you so much for the bits. Much love and God bless, Joe Mama. Really appreciate it, man. Thank you, dude. Thank you. Dude, Darth Vader's TTS is so good, dude. It really is. But yeah, I've been up gooning all night, and my sleep's a little fucked, but I don't want to ruin my sleep any more than it already is, so I decided to get a fucking big-ass coffee, and do a couple hours of Gate, and then we'll do some and then maybe some League afterwards, and just try to stay up till 5 o'clock, I think. Then hard crash and get a good reset, so we'll see. What are you playing, BG3? I plan on it 100%. I actually, the game's fully downloaded. The game's fully patched and ready to go. I went and booted it up yesterday, and half my mods still work apparently too. So, yeah. So I have every intention of playing it. Somebody asked me to do an evil will run, and because apparently they added extra evil endings to all the origins, and I think we actually might end up doing that. We might end up doing an evil will run. I thought it might be fun. Supposedly, there's extra interactions with Mizora that you get for being Will as well, and I'm kind of curious about that. So we'll see how it goes. It might end up not happening. We might just do Dirge like we always do. But at the same time, you know, Will is such a loser, though. I mean, I'm one of the few people who liked him better in the early access. He was kind of actually an asshole in early access, and they like made him like this goody goody instead of being evil. And yeah, anyways. I don't know, man. I think it could be fun and interesting. But the thing is, you gotta understand, will on paper is like provoke the blade and suffer its sting. But then if you force Will to be evil, you corrupt his soul, chat, and sell him to the devil. Which would be funny to me. Making Will evil would actually be hilarious. And smashing the Minthussi, like, oh my god. Hilarious, right? I'm giggling right now just thinking about it. But most importantly, somebody said they'd pay me $50 if I completed a Will Evil run, and you all know me, chat. I am a slut for money. Lamel. So, we'll see what happens. I mean, I don't really see the difference, because you don't get fucking a bunch of voice-acted dialogue anyways. If anything, by playing as Will, we don't get to hear provoke the blade and suffer its sting, so... Male melee goes middle, as well as another lane human before 2013. Not from Ionia. Not from a Jedi. Before 2013. Shen don't go mid, buddy. Wonder if it's a Z angle. He's magically altered since when? Oh, he's from Ionia as well. Well. Twisted Fate? Twisted Fate's not melee. I think it's more likely Talon. Yeah. Nailed it. All too easy.
It's only a short way. Is that a short joke?
Someone pay $51 to uninstall, then I'll just reinstall it and everyone wins. Wait, is that Vygar's W? No, it's not. Is that Seaman? What could that be? Doesn't really help me, to be honest. It's gotta be Annie, right? Yeah.
You wanna play too? It'll be fun.
This has gotta be Trin then, right? Yeah. What? Because Lodal gives me Annie? That suddenly makes me a PDF? Top main confirmed. This guy over here. And now the real game can begin. Time for the Naruto duel. Now we can actually have fun. Alright, chat. You know what? I think it's Naruto today. Damn. There are too many characters in this TV show, apparently. It's fucking crazy, bro. How do you have a TV show with like so many fucking characters? I guess Naruto's been on the air for a long time, right? Any weebs in the chat? Like Naruto's been around for 1,000 years, right? Like since dinosaurs roamed the earth, yeah? Hmm. 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 Thinking emoji. Naruto is over, long over. Mod's been epic for being a fucking disgusting weeb. Like 1 or 2 episodes? Oh, I guess that makes sense, Joe Mama. I guess I didn't think about that. If you look at a show like Pokemon, right? Because of that, like every single episode had its own side character, right? I wonder if they did the same thing for Naruto. And so you have these characters that only show up in one fucking episode. Because when I think of cartoons, I was immediately thinking of like Mario Brothers, Animaniacs, etc. And there aren't a lot of side characters. Like occasionally you'll have somebody like Mama Fireplant show up or a celebrity guest or something like that. But like for the most part, that doesn't happen. I watched the entire show twice. That's how I have good values instead of good parents. Wait, you watched the entire Naruto fucking series? Oh my god. Officer Jenny 1 through 87? That's what I'm fucking saying, dude. Serious question for chat. Only one correct answer. Nurse Joy or Officer Jenny. Again, there is only one correct answer here. Nurse Joy or Officer Jenny. I'll give you a moment to think about this. In German as well? The only correct answer is James with massive boo. Well, that's what I'm fucking saying. I'm glad somebody had the courage to stand up and say. All right, let's try R.E. Thank you so much for the bit, Star Trek. God bless, man. Favorite streamer on Twitch and my secret male crush. Ooh, woo. Stop it, you. Just gonna make me Nurse Joy. Oh my god, dog shit answer. The correct answer, it's not a trick question. Obviously, Vaporeon and Jesse and all those others are good answers, but the correct answer is Officer Jenny. Like, you guys are out of your mind, dude. Officer Jenny with those skirts and those motorcycles, dude. Like, y'all are crazy, Chad. Y'all are actually crazy.
Whoops! Oh,
I'm not stalling. I can't think of what to do.
my monster condom that I use for my Magnum Dom.
Dude. Really appreciate the love and support, my friend. Thank you, dude. Thank you. Means a hell of a lot to me, buddy. Really appreciate it, man. And welcome, Umo0080. Here I have Druids or Cruel Jazzrats, Diali. Hey, buddy, guy, friend, Cromfair, enjoy Lost in Color series, Days of Our Lives, Trail from Under the Digger, Catch Your Packer, Spartan Speak, as well as Eating Potatoes, SQG, Thomas, Cap Swords, and Sheikit, dude. Really appreciate the love and support, my friend. Thank you, dude. Thank you. And I'm not even a sub. I appreciate the hell out of it, buddy. Thank you so much, man. Really appreciate the love and support, dude. Thank you, dude. Thank you. Means a hell of a lot to me, buddy. Helps me out tremendously. And welcome again, friends. Much love and God bless, dude. Thank you, dude. Thank you. Much love, buddy. I legitimately have no idea what this could be. This is so dumb. Because, like, if we do this and it's like there is no word that works here, like, I'm just... fuck. Heron, maybe? Maybe that's it. It's a bird angle. Okay, so the R does go there, which is what I thought. Hmm. Hmm. Boo, boo, doo, 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 doo. Rerun, maybe? Let's try that. Thank God. I was so confused. That is like the only word I could actually get out of there, man. Crazy. It was actually Terran Gorefiend. Dude, I remember Terran Gorefiend. Sounds Warcraft 2. Wonder if I can find his audio on YouTube. No, this is fucking the Black Temple version. Man. Alright, here's Terran Gorefiend. Yeah, that was weird. I'd be delighted. I'm not stalling, by the way. Maybe I am fucking stalling. Oops, that is not what I meant to click. I did not mean to click WoW Beta. Sorry about that. I better fucking close this so you guys can't see my WoW name. That was close. Alright, we're gaming. My WoW name is, I don't actually remember what it was. I forgot to look at it. I was just memeing. But I have been known to make names that are mildly inappropriate. So I just wanted to double check to make sure everything was kosher. Back when I was a youth, back when I was a young dev, you know, I may have possibly selected a name or two that is mildly inappropriate / and or edgy. I have all the names. Do you now? Do you now? 11 terabyte homework folder? Yeah, right. Contact your guild. They already know how much of a fucking crazy man I am, dude. Free bow jobs. I mean, I had a character named Mike Hunter when I was a kid, and I thought I was so clever. I thought I was so fucking clever.
Get it? Cause it's like my cunt.
I was born a Lannister of
Lamau. God, that was so funny. XD. Died of dysentery.
Is this Spellhold? It is indeed, my friend. Yes, of course. Dr. Pavel here. You're playing BG? What the fuck? What did you think I was gonna be playing? What did you think I was gonna be playing, brother?
I always pick. It's not easy being drunk all the time.
But yeah, I think everybody did that. I think everybody had a phase at one point in their life where they're like, I'm gonna be edgy. And it's not even that edgy. You know what I mean? Like, that's not that edgy. There are definitely some edgier words said in, like, SCV. The old Team Speaks, stuff like that. You know what I mean? I was hoping for Space Marine 2. I don't have Space Marine 2. Are you gonna buy it for me? Are you gonna buy Space Marine 2 for me, buddy? Yeah, I didn't fucking think so.
I will never forget what you are. The rest of the world will not.
The fuck was that? pain. Animals in pain, Chad. Unlucky. Hey, take it easy, gang. To speak. Hope you have a great day. Right, changed my name before this one, so take your guesses. Dude, I know that feeling. Dude, Riot Games.
You have my word.
What I had the name 1v9 sex having Chad in League of Legends for like a full month, but apparently I was talking too much shit in an ARM and I just got mass reported and Riot Games changed it.
Of course. Pardon me?
But like, what is exactly offensive about 1v9 sex having Chad? What exactly is offensive about that name? Why did that need to get changed? Riddle me this, Riot Games.
And glory.
Rizzle me this, Gat Man. Outright weebery in adulthood. I don't think I really had edgy handles. Like I said, it wasn't like it was fucking. It wasn't like Austrian Painter XX 69. You know what I mean? It was just, you know.
Yes, a standard tactic that.
It was just stupid fucking jokes that, you know, are funny to you when you're 15 years old. You know what I mean? It was just a stupid little joke that's funny when you're a youth. A young dev. Does anyone need the gauntlets of tech? Should probably give them to the ARSC, to be honest. Yeah, that's probably the play. Put all this trash away. Finally get some motherfucking inventory space up in this bitch. Boo-doo-boo. I was never a giga edgy guy, to be perfectly honest. I mean, okay, maybe I was. I was in that one area of the internet for a hot minute, I'm not gonna lie. But at the same time, it's like, who wasn't when they were a youth? You know? Who wasn't when they were a little kid? Who fucking wasn't at one point or another? Just walking along, taking my time, just doing the thing. Yeah,
Just because I pay you for your services.
Bible thumpers are such hypocrites. Go forth and multiply isn't a suggestion. That's what I'm saying, dude. That's why
I am starving, brother.
As am I, brother.
That's why I have a massive harem. Because I am taking it quite literally, dude. It's early access, $90. Yeah, I'm not getting it, man. It's too much money, man. I want to get it, but, like, these new games these days, like, do you remember when games cost $50 and you're like, holy fuck, man. That is a commitment right there. And nowadays, it's like, in games, they're going to be regularly $100, I feel like. It's crazy, man. Game devs are all Bible thumpers. You can't mention intercourse. It's not that you can't mention intercourse. I think what ended up happening is that, like, somebody got offended that I have a hot sister, and they don't, and so they're like, man, fuck this guy. I wish I had a hot stepsis to call me Oni-chan.
Faster than Chick. Take a fast pause.
Oni-chan is what they say, right? Oni-chan is weeb for stepbro? Or am I thinking of something else? Pretty sure that's what it is. I played Wukong. It was great. What? Really? It looked terrible to me.
No.
It looked like Elden Ring, which I'm not... You're not... I wasn't really... I mean, I don't dislike Elden Ring. Like, I like Elden Ring. I really do. I like fighting bosses. But I hate the ridiculously massive open world part that just... I feel compelled to go everywhere in the world, and I just want to fight bosses, man. It was like the same thing with the Harry Potter game. I remember my complaints about that shit. It was like going to classes and doing all this fucking... finding all these little pieces of paper. Like, that wasn't all that fun. But, like, the whole boss fighting thing was actually fun. You're so stupid, you know. I'm epic, and I am mad for the streamer having an opinion I don't agree with. Would be that's it. Like that to me is like unironically the thing, Joe Mama. If it was more like DS, where like you have a big epic boss like maybe every fucking 20 minutes. Like that I would love that. I would legitimately love that. Man, I really would. Like I love that. Like when I fought Godric and what's his name back to back almost, that was fantastic. I had a lot of fun. And then I got to Liurnia, which is just this huge, massive area, and I just fight another copy-pasted Drake or two, a bunch of fucking boring enemies. Man, it's just frustrating at times. I expected something different. All unique, really? Damn, I didn't know that. Maybe Wukong actually is the better game. Maybe Wukong actually is the better game. Wiz, thank you so much for the 36 months. Dude, really appreciate love.
Shared squared question mark shared squared. Just kidding. Crub.
Thank you so much for the love and support, man. God bless, dude. Thank you, dude. Thank you. And Mr. Teapot with the 8 months, man. Really appreciate the love and support, dude. Hope you're doing well and living the dream, man. God bless, dude. I think so too, Neuro Savant. I'm not a fan of that at all. That kind of annoys me. Wukong is game of the year? I mean, so is Baldur's Gate 3, my guy. Like, let's not fucking get it twisted. Let's not get it twisted, brother. You know? Game of the year doesn't really mean a fucking thing in my eyes, man. Constant. Yeah, I mean, honestly, that too. But here's the thing you gotta understand, Hatred Horror, is that were I to play Elden Ring off stream, obviously you guys not telling me what to do. One, I'd be looking up guides for quests. Straight up. I don't know how to do these quests without a guide. 100%. And two, I'm still gonna go and look at every single corner, nook, and cranny. And to me, that is just... that kills any desire to replay the game. It kills even my desire to play through the game the first time, man. You know what I mean? It kills my desire to even play through it just once. And you should never say that. It's just not for you? Yeah, I think the big open world thing is just... it's just not for me. It's just not my style. I didn't know it was going to be so big. I really didn't. I thought it was smaller than that. And it's just... it's not. It's fucking... yeah. Anything else this past 1999? Well, like, here's the thing. Go and look at, like, Zelda Ocarina of Time. Like, people have told me, how do you consider that not open world? And it's like, because it's not. The map isn't that fucking big. But what ends up happening is that in Elden Ring, because of the way the XP works, because of the way the ashes, the spells, and stuff are laid out, I feel like I am forced to go everywhere and not encouraged to explore. Does that make sense? I feel like I have to explore instead of having an innate desire to explore. And that makes the game feel like work to me. You know what I mean? And not as fun. Muted? What do you mean muted? Dude, that is an honest-to-God criticism. You're just the noob that hates discovering stuff? Bitch, please. You don't understand, my guy. You just... apparently, my words are too complex for you. What's my favorite games as a little kid? Zeldas. Zeldas are the exact same thing, except that I actually have more fun exploring in Zelda than I had in fucking Elden Ring. I think you're just fucking mad because you know I'm right, and you just cannot seem to come up with anything to counter my extremely good points. And that's fine. You're allowed to be like, I mean, shit, Dav's just right. He always is. You know? I'm not mad at you for being dumb and not being able to understand what I'm saying. I really am not. I don't expect you to be as intelligent as, you know, everyone else. I'm really not mad at you.
What should I fetch now? For honor and glory!
And feed the earth!
Guides my path.
My weapon does nothing. My weapon does nothing.
Very well. Dwarf.
The best
Should have stopped at him.
You should have stopped at imp.
Cry for your
Believe
life.
me, no one is more shocked than I am. Believe me, no one is more shocked than I am.
Waste of my talents.
Pardon me? Believe me, no one is more shocked than I am.
Uh-oh. Yeah, she lives.
I always pay my debts.
Okay, here comes the Planetar. Let's go and get our boy in position, get ready for it. Okay.
What? Just because I pay you for your service doesn't diminish our friendship.
Okay.
Chopped wood once. No, I watched my brother chop wood.
Okay. This could be so bad for us, and it is. Excellent. Jahira just got fully dispelled and feared while in a firestorm. Okay.
Believe me, no one is more shocked than I am.
I'm hoping we can finish her off before something terrible happens.
All right.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it. No, Jahira.
Hurt you if I have to. Whatever I can. If you're sure, what can I do?
It shall be done with skill and care.
Believe me, no one is more shocked than I am.
Okay.
This weapon is worth.
Okay.
Fine. Just stop
Faster than
pestering me.
fast paws.
I feel like Animate is just not hitting nearly as often as he should here against this Planetar. She should have been dead by now. Yeah, and she gets the full heal off because of that. That's so dumb to me. That should not have happened at all.
What is it now?
What did she throw up? Another firestorm. That's fine.
Have my word.
So I can't hit it with the stuff I have right now. I literally don't have a weapon. Maybe we do this. It might actually be the play. Yeah, and I'm just gonna start getting clapped now.
Oh, all right. I shall go forth at your command.
So that puts my taco up. Not good, but up. Alright, now I should be able to actually hit regularly. Okay, we're about to lose our hastes. Alright, she's dead. Thank God. We're good. Cruising. Is this a nestle? Not even close. What are you talking about? What are you on about, guys, in the chat? 0% chance of us nestling to this stuff. I'm a god. How can you kill a god? Shame on you, Chad. Need a Gamba? Alright, we'll throw up a Gamba. What's your opinion on homeschooling? I have several cousins who are homeschooled, and I think homeschooling is excellent, assuming the parents are actually intelligent. If the parents are morons, then it's just, I mean, you know, it's not ideal. I think homeschooling is great. People absolutely underrate just how incredibly fantastic it is. Yeah, and like I said, I'm not saying Elden Ring is a dog shit game because I don't like it. I just think that style is just, it's just not for me. And chat just fucking going, I can't hear you, is just, you know, I'm laughing at you for that. I have autism. I can't enjoy a game. Is what Epic said. Holy fuck. But your sister's always been stubborn? True, Lawful Wood. So true. But I like the bosses, Atrador, so I'm going to finish the game. And also, someone was kind enough to generally, basically, buy the game for me. I'm not going to leave the game unfinished. Because at the end of the day, the bosses are fun. They really are. I just don't like the quests and the side content, honestly. I just don't like the side content. Alright, Spellhold, no deaths. The side content is a bit too much for me. I wish it was more like DS1. I didn't do any quests in my first playthrough. Yeah. I'm just walking along. But the bosses are fun, 100%. Bosses are without a doubt fun. And that's what I'm looking forward to the most, is doing the boss content, right? Like, that's what I said before. Is like, I watched fucking Moon fighting Mesmer, and I'm like, wow, that looks like a fun fight. And that's what I just need to focus on. Just skip the side crap. You don't need to go into every fucking cave. You don't need to go into every fucking catacomb, and just do the bosses and have fun with the game. That's how I need to play the game, to really have fun with it.
The light shall prevail.
That's what I need to do. Oh no, it's rats. Okay. Mindless fights with 90 bosses, you'll love it. And like, that's what people were saying, is like, it's apparently just kind of like Elden Ring, but for people like myself who just want to do bosses, and maybe that is the play, you know? You just face tank plus R2. I said it before, and I'll say it again. I press L2 and R2, okay? I'm not pressing one button. Here's the thing that kills me, is like, no matter what I play in Elden Ring, you bitch about it. If I go and play Magic, really Dav, Magic abusing. If I were to pick up a fucking sword and board, really Dav, abusing parries. Really Dav, abusing great shields. Really Dav, R1 spam. Really Dav, dual daggers, abusing bleed with an occult fucking infusion. Really Dav. Like, how the fuck are you supposed to play Elden Ring? Like, be honest. Tell me. How am I supposed to play Elden Ring that makes you happy? Really, Dav? Using Ashes of War? Dav, really? I thought you were better than that.
No, I watched my brother chop.
It's like, you can't win, man. In Elden Ring, no, honestly. In Elden Ring, no. The way they changed the way parry works. Parrying in DS1 is fun. Parrying in Elden Ring, not so fun. It's welcome to FromSoft Games. I didn't think it was like that for DS, to be honest.
This reminds me of that time.
Being over-leveled with a Revenant, really, Dad? You're gonna actually roll out of the way of the boss attacks? Really? You're rolling out of the way of the boss attacks? I only watch no-roll runs. In fact, if you're dodging by doing anything other than just walking, it's kind of cringe, okay?
Yes, a standard tactic, that.
Kind of cringe, I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's just hilarious. He always cheats. He levels up strength and hits stuff with his hammer. We broke up? Not even close, bro. You can't break me. Why is Bubba so quiet? We turned down the sounds because some were too loud, and apparently it turned them all down, and because the website is so dog shit. I'm unironically thinking about giving my information to Epic and just seeing if he can fix it on his end, because I can't for the life of me to get them to save. It's so annoying.
Never forget what you are.
You literally fat walk everywhere, and that was unironically my plan, was just fat walking everywhere. I did not play Armored Core. It's a bold move, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him. You're supposed to learn the moveset. Alright, here's what I want to do is I want to smash Millennia, and I want to smash Mesmer. And as long as I smash both of these things, I'm happy. You cheated not only the game, but yourself. You didn't grow. You didn't learn anything. the classic. Have you pumped Airy full of potent baby batter yet? Not yet. We're saving ourselves for marriage, my guy. We're saving ourselves for marriage, dude. Come on now. Hey, it's Dev. Average Souls fan copy pasta, right?
I am starving, brother. As am I, brother.
As am I, brother. What class would a BG Dagoth run be? You can't even be Dagoth in this game. Only Vicky can. How are you supposed to honor the Sixth House and the Tribe Unmourned and Baldur's Gate? I mean, I told you guys that I made my my league account that I'm doing Phil the Challenger on. I'm literally queuing up as Phil. If I'm jungler, ADC, support, mid, top, whatever, doesn't matter. I'm gonna win. My name is Dagoth and I honor the Tribe Unmourned in the Sixth House. But we could in Baldur's Gate 3, to be honest. We could make a Dunmer in Galter's Gate 3. You and do Bale and consort Rodon. You need to speak English. Speak American. I can't understand you. There is no god class. How can you kill a god? Is it time for Dagoth Wave? We might in a little bit. I only play Yordles. You know what I've actually been playing? Like, unironically? Orianna support. Oh my god. I fought 2 challenger fucking bot lanes yesterday, and we smashed them both. It was amazing. We smashed them both. Orianna support actually fucks. As long as you don't have, as long as you're not playing it into engage support like Nautilus or some other dumb shit like that, Ori support actually fucks. Oh my god. It's so good. Yeah, I'm not... Here's the thing, is like, for Elden Ring, I'm not using a shield at all, right? I'm not even using a shield, and Chad is still like, woo, game too easy. Woo, woo. Ori handling those balls? Ori's last couple skins that came out are fucking sexy, dude. I'm not gonna lie. Like, old Ori skins make her look like a robot, and, like, the new Ori skins, like, Riot Games is like, I know she's a robot, but can't we make her more fuckable?
Group of folks since the Cormyreans sent the price of turnips.
Like, I'm not...
During the onion famine.
Settled then.
I'm not exactly, like, that horny, but at the same time, it's like... All of our new skins should make them sexy, right? Show what you mean? Let me see if I can find a list of all her old skins, and then you look at her new ones. Oh, they don't even have the T1 on it here. Oh, no, there it is. Alright, so this isn't the original, but this is her current base skin, right? So then they added this skin, right? Still very robotic. Robotic AF. Robotic AF. Robotic AF. Now all of a sudden, okay. Wearing a little bikini thing. Got a little floaty on, okay. Then we got the B Orianna. It's like, looking less robotic, looking a little cute. And all of a sudden it's like, oh my. Oh, what do we have here? Oh, whoa, what's this? Notices. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, they're just like Riot Games. Just they can't handle it, man. Just like hmm. You know what I mean? Like Riot's got to sell those fucking skins, bro. What's fuckable about this? I'm gonna see if I can find that stupid thing that somebody posted with the bees. Actually, I don't know if that's Switch appropriate. All I'm saying is, like, she looked completely robotic, and then all of a sudden she turned human. That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. It's like, she's completely robotic, and now all of a sudden she's human. You know what I mean? I'm not saying, like, she's super attractive, as in I can't look at her without getting a massive boner. All I'm saying is they literally turned her human to make her look cute to sell skins. That's what I'm saying. Is that her skins weren't selling because she's not super hot. And so Ryan's like, let's see if we can do something about that. That's all I'm fucking saying. She's a robot, though. She don't look like a robot in those last couple pictures. Bro, you are blind as fuck if you fucking didn't think she's a human in the last one. She's not even real. Dude, I swear to God, it's like... I don't know who it was, but somebody fucking said that you have NPC energy the other day on somebody else's video. I think I was watching, like, a Nemesis clip from Nemesis, the League of Legends streamer, and somebody goes, you're really good at this game, and you're really smart, but you have serious NPC energy. And I swear to God, when you say shit like that, Epic, it's like I'm arguing with AI. It's like I'm talking to somebody on AI who's just like, there's no way you're real when you say shit like that. I clearly, explicitly said something that, like, a 2-year-old could understand. And he's like, fucking Titus from Final Fantasy X. What? B. Oriana? Oh, I'm with you, dude. B. Oriana is just fucking goddamn. Dude, there is a gif of bees that somebody posted in Discord, and I swear to God I saved it. I can't fucking find it on my computer, but it was so good. I wonder if this is it. Let me go and hit the BRB screen real quick. I think this might be it. Yeah, this is it. All right. Like when you see the B Oriana skin, it looks like this. Okay, that's a bit too much. Holy fuck. Oh my God, that's so hilarious, right? Holy fuck, it's hilarious. Oh my God. How do you respond to that without sounding bad? Fucking Epic? Yeah. I don't know, dude. I had to tab out. There's people here.
Very well.
Your own fault, man. There's nobody's fault but your own. Ugh. Goddamn. The internet is a magical place. It really, truly is.
I always pay my debts. Well, no.
What, when the random bug in your windowsill is throwing it back? Dude. That's what those bees do, man.
Have you ever heard the phrase?
Twerking is legal? I'm sure it is, but
No,
I don't want to potentially upset our overlords. Even insects are sexualized. I'm just saying, they're throwing back that BSC. All of Christian's duty to defend what is holy. I think the next one's the Minflayer, right? Yeah. This is now bad.
Excellent. That was a threat.
Yeah, we're fine. Okay. Next one's the Beholder. I mean, that's what I said, dude. Like, technically you can sexualize everything and anything, man. Especially in the day of the internet, right? Do you think, like, 500 years ago, Isaac Newton is, like, looking at an anthill, and he was like, God damn, that ant-tussy? That happens in the modern day. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? that happens in the modern day. I bet you could find Rule 34 right now if you were to go fucking looking for it. You know?
It shall be done with
You could
skill
go and
and
find
care.
Rule 34 were you so inclined to search for it.
Pardon me?
I should go and fucking reload this actually so I can get our shit back. Newton was a virgin. He wasn't thinking about that shit. Speaking as a very youthful dev, I don't think that you not having your first experience yet stops you from thinking about the booty, buddy. Not trying to be that guy or nothing, but...
Of course we are. I let the...
Okay, cruising. Can you find Devayor in Rule 34? And if not, does that mean you don't exist? You know what? Maybe that's what fucking Descartes should have said. I'm on Rule 34, therefore I am. René Descartes. France. He was inventing calculus, not indulging in ant-weebery. Maybe the only thing that spurred him on was the fact that there was some cute chick in his math class and he was trying to fucking make her think he was really, really smart. If we make it, does that mean we created you? I would really appreciate if you didn't, to be honest. I still remember doing Naxxramas back in the day. And one of our guild members just yells, "Hey, did you guys know there's an Naxxramas porn?" And I said, "Please, no." And he's like, "Check out this picture I found of Patchwork and Grand Widow Fairlina." And then the next guy in my fucking guild, after he clicks the link, goes, "Why does Patchwork have so many dicks?" Oh my god. Stop. It's not my fault, man. I didn't create the internet, dude.
I'll help you.
You know, someone's got to link the Watchmen clip, right? God didn't make the world this way. We did. You know what I mean? Like, that's it, dude. God didn't make the world this way. We did. Oh my god.
It's not easy being drunk all the time.
Ugh. Maybe this is why Ko doesn't fucking come here anymore. What's up, Whiskey? Hope you're doing well. Remember what I was talking about the other day that Ko hasn't showed up in my chat in like fucking 30 years? It was like, I think one day he just popped in. He's like, "Ooh, Dev, he plays Baldur's Gate and RPGs like I do. I like that. What is he streaming these days?" And he just clicks the stream and he's like, "Why does Patchwork have so many penises?"
No,
He's like, "Oh, yeah.
my brother
Yeah, this is why I don't ever watch this fucking guy." Why doesn't Dev have more viewers? I don't understand. Why hasn't his stream popped off? It's confusing.
The rest of the world will not.
Why does Dev not have 10,000 viewers? It is beyond me.
A standard tactic, that's
Ko ever actually come in here? As far as I know, he's still subbed to my channel.
I don't quite see the purpose.
He doesn't know any better.
You have my word.
Surprise your guides? I mean, I think my guides have brought a lot of people. I'm just... this is gonna surprise you, but I think a dude playing a 25-year-old game like Baldur's Gate, like, you go and look at Twitch, how many people stream this game? I'm amazed I have this many viewers to begin with. You know what I mean? Like, I really am. Like, I am blessed AF to have so many people watching my channel, dude. I'm lucky.
You must gather your party before
Of course we are.
Like, no meme. I've said that 1,000 times now, and it's still the truth every time I say it.
Please stop sharing. In the chat, your gooning history. Nobody here is going to give you a high five.
What?
For that. Especially given where that hand has been.
What are you talking about? Just from your sloppy seconds. Front row seats and all the girls I can't eat for my boys, Bogu.
Just because I pay you for your services doesn't diminish our friendship.
I'm surprised I watched too. Same, dude. Came for the guide, stayed for the fantasies. New BG guide to update the old ones? I supposedly plan on updating the old ones because the Arcane series doesn't have the Icewind Dale spells, and there are a couple that are really worth talking about. I'm not sure when that will actually happen, though. I'm not entirely sure when that will actually happen. But I also do plan on doing a BG3 guide. I'm waiting for some mods to be updated, and I plan on doing another BG3 run.
I always pay my debt.
Autistic boomer rants about spells for 5 hours. You'd have to update the new mods. I'm going to update new mods. What are you talking about? What are you talking about over there? Yeah, they have, and it's dog shit, Buzzcorrell, unfortunately. Well, actually, you know what? I take that back. The one thing I will give Larian credit for with the modding tools, I said it as soon as they announced what they were putting out, and I was like, wow, this is useless. But I was hoping that wasn't the case. The one thing I can say is that the built-in mod manager that came with this update at least recognized my old mods. I will say that's good. I will say that is good. So that's cool. Why is it bad? I think a lot of people were expecting tools that were going to be a lot more useful. Something that would allow us to integrate characters, edit voice lines especially. And that was something that people were asking for years. Like, literally years. People wanted to make custom voices for their characters. And we didn't get that. And that kind of sucks. There is a lot of things that people were really hoping to see and were expecting to see, considering that Larian's been talking about this shit for quite some time. And, yeah, like, what we ended up getting was, in all honesty, kind of nothing. The tools that we got made it easier to do mods, but all the mods that people have been putting out for years, like, those are now easier to make, but they aren't new. I guess this means it will be easier for people to make and update those kind of mods, but I think people were really hoping to add their own quests, all sorts of extra content to BG3 with the mods, and that's not what we got at all. To my knowledge, no, Buzzcorrell. To my knowledge, no. They do not add anything like that.
Yes.
Have you ever heard the phrase?
Like, I pinged it in the Discord, but, I went and loaded up the mod manager in BG3, and the very first mod that pops up is this. Classic. Classic.
Pardon me? You have my word. I don't quite see the...
We love Hasbro. We love Hasbro. Yeah, pretty fucking much. 0 downloads at least. Well, that was before I downloaded it.
I was born... Of course we
It should have at least one now. This is the audience that Laren has been targeting since the beginning, to be fair. And that was something I said, too. Is like, I did not understand just how incredibly horny the internet was. I really didn't understand it. And I know now. I've been waiting for that since early access. The thing that kills me is, like I said, is 90% of this shit has been in since early access. Like, the very first mod that I'm aware of that was put up to Nexus mods was making your cock bigger and making booba bigger. Like, increasing Shadowheart's bust is probably the #1 downloaded mod on Nexus mods.
Here, mousy, mousy, the hunt draws to a close here and now. I know I'm early, but just couldn't bear to see you leave. You weren't losing.
Oh, yeah, handsome shirt, yeah.
One last time.
No, I really didn't, Prince Robot. I've said this 1,000 times. I did not understand just how horny the internet was until Star Wars: The Old Republic. And that was like 2010. That was like 2010. That's when I realized how incredibly horny the internet is. Because on the forums, I was basically writing novels of critiques to BioWare saying, like, this game is amazing, but you need to do these things in order to make this game really, truly good. And I didn't mention companions at all. Not once, because I didn't care. And every comment that followed was like, either no, what we care about is companions, or yes, and also please continue the romance between Kira and Vet and whoever. I want to have epic, more dialogue, more epilogues. I want to get them pregnant. I want to have kids together and sail across the galaxy in our spaceship. And I was like, dude, what the fuck are you guys talking about? Shut up, idiots. I'm trying to get them to add fucking endgame content. And they're like, no, nobody cares about that. What we want is more stuff for companions. And I was overwhelmed. I was overwhelmed by, like, and that's really where I thought, am I actually the minority? Like, am I actually the weirdo who cares about actual, like, fighting for endgame content? Do people really, like, is this what actually matters? People want to immerse themselves in the story, and they don't care about the gameplay. People don't care about the gameplay at all. And maybe I am wrong. Maybe that's what people actually care about. And that's when I realized the truth, which is most of the internet is horny for RPGs. When it comes to RPG games, people really, really, really care about that. And that was news to me. It really was. It really, truly was. I gotta go and grab a drink, boys. Be right back. He left without music. I should go play something. You tell him, Moral. But yeah, like, it's just, people care more about the story than the gameplay. Dude, I've played that song so many times on this channel, Epic. I don't know why you act like I never played it.
Very well.
They don't care about to talk about it. I mean, the tour died for a lot of reasons, Rafflecost. The big three, which I always bitched about, was the entire world is empty. Every world is empty. There is absolutely no reason to go back to planets, and the social interactions you have with other people is what makes an MMO. Since every planet is dead unless you're leveling on it, the entire universe is dead. That's a big problem. Number two, optimization was terrible. A lot of people could not run the game properly. There was massive, massive, massive FPS drops all over the place. That turned a lot of people off. And finally, a complete lack of endgame content. The devs didn't plan on making any of it. Literally at all. They thought people would just reroll characters. They never expected it to be for people to have a main and actually raid and stuff. So, those are the big 3 reasons why Star Wars died out. Somebody, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime, dude. Really appreciate love and support. Welcome back 2 months, man. Hope you're doing well and living the dream, dude. God bless, man. Thank you, dude. Thank you. But those are the 3 reasons why it died. But like I said, the amount of people who care more about the story than the actual gameplay itself for what was supposed to be an MMORPG was very, very surprising to me. Towards the Legends? I don't know what a Legends universe is. It was the Old Republic. Revan, Exile, that sort of shit. See, look at all the confirmations, Epic. Stay mad, stay bad. Stay mad, stay bad, buddy.
You shall suffer.
Stay mad, stay bad. Stay glad. Really interested in the MMO in the first place? That's perfectly fine, and a good handful did, and they were honestly quite satisfied. The game was very fun. The game was absolutely very enjoyable for those people because the storylines were actually surprisingly well done. BioWare had put an enormous amount of effort into actually getting literally some of the best voice actors out there, you know? And it fucking showed. And the writers were also good. I've said it before. I think that Star Wars The Old Republic had some of the best writing out of video games that came out in the last 20 years. And that's a bold fucking statement. But, like, you look at the writing of most of the Star Wars The Old Republic stories and compare that to BG3, and it's a night and day difference. You know what I mean? It's a night and day difference. But yeah, Mr. Teapot, that raid didn't even exist when the game launched. Like, right? That raid with the Rancor and shit, that was something they started working on when they panicked and realized that people were going to quit the fucking game. Like, my buddy got to talk to the devs when they were doing a fucking panel, and he asked them, what's your plans for Endgame? And they told him just straight up, what do you mean? Like, people are just going to make more characters. You try to tell them, like, no, that is not how it works for an MMO, my guy. You need to have Endgame content.
Oh, whoa, what's this? Notice's most entertaining man on Twitch.
What's up, Gary the Corbin?
is
Thank you
live
so much
and in living color.
Year, dude. Or whatever the first one was. I don't remember, Mr. Teapot. You know what I'm talking about. I didn't rate it. So you're living about the fact it was an MMO? I disagree entirely. I think the story was quite good. But it depended on what class you played, Mr. Teapot. Like, if you played the
I am
fucking...
starving, brother. As am I, brother.
If you played, like, the Consular or something, the storyline was dog shit. If you played Jedi Knight, if you played Imperial Agent, if you played... Like, most classes had a very solid story. If you were evil, they were great. If you were good, most of them were still quite good. But some classes were absolute garbage for story. But there was only 2. Most of them were fantastic. Consular was atrocious. And I think the Trooper was also... I'm going to actually go and say it. I think as far as the good side goes, the Jedi Knight was exceptional. And then the rest of the good side was garbage. And then the evil side was good across the board. Just straight up across the board. The Sith side was just so solid. Bounty Hunter was great. Imperial Agent was great. Sith Warrior and Sith Inquisitor were both excellent. That whole, yep, 100% Gilmore. I think as far as story goes, the Imp side had it across the board. PvP was stupidly fun, Jack. PvP was very, very fun, but again, horrendously unoptimized and not well balanced, but very, very, very fun. You will find people to this day who still think that Hutball was one of the most fun PvP experiences in MMOs, straight up.
Just because I pay you for your services, have you ever heard the...
People to this day will still reference Hutball being very fun. And I agree. It was a battleground that had an announcer very similar to the announcer from Rock and Roll Racing. Just laugh whenever you die, make a joke about it. It was just excellent, honestly. It was really, really well done.
One day.
You can't keep getting away with it!
Very, very fun. Again, the optimization was also tough, right? The Arathi Basin style BG, whose name I can't think of, had horrendous optimization issues because the game was trying to display a battle in space above you, and so you had to go and edit your file to like edit your view distance, the draw distance, so you wouldn't see that and the game wouldn't actually load it in order to get you some better FPS. Yeah, force pushing someone into the fire is great. You could force push people off the cliffs in the Darth Mar ones. Like you said, the PvP in Star Wars: The Old Republic was fun, 100%. It was very fun.
You have my word.
Can't say enough good things about it,
as the hip kids say.
It's a lot more exciting than any circus.
Of course.
I'm
we
after
are.
rest for this. This is so sad. But yeah, I think you'll find that most people really enjoyed Star Wars: The Old Republic. It to this day, Star Wars: The Old Republic is the best leveling experience of all time in an MMO. Period. Bar none. Full fucking stop.
Very well.
I am epic. I am. I haven't been walking as much as I should though. But the lifting I feel is more important.
Very well.
Dab's doing squats. I am just doing simple compounds right now every 2 days. I am deadlifting. I am squatting. I am pressing, bench pressing. I'm overhead pressing. And a couple other simple exercises that are just good compounds. Just some good compound exercises. That's it.
I always pay my debts. I'm well known for it.
In the end, yeah, well, that's what I'm saying, though, Mr. Teapot. That's what I'm saying, though, is that Star Wars kind of had a lot going for it, but the most important thing they needed was endgame, and that was something they didn't have. How's your hip drive? You think I don't squat ass to ground, Bogu?
Chop wood
Ass to grass?
No, I watched my brother chopping wood.
Not only do I go all the way down, I rub my butt cheeks on the ground like a fucking cat trying to get a turd off its ass. And then I stand up, you know what I'm saying? That's what a lot of people suggested, Mr. Teapot. A lot of people for the longest time said that Star Wars: The Old Republic felt like a single-player game they forced to be an MMO, or an MMO that they were trying to make into a single-player game. And they just couldn't figure out what they wanted. And that was a perfectly fair criticism, because supposedly the MMO evolved out of what was originally planned to be a single-player game.
Pardon me?
Oh, fuck. How do I always forget this? How do I always fuck this up?
done.
No, we're fine.
I am with
Yeah, and that was one of the critiques I had about Star Wars: The Old Republic, is that as soon as you leveled, there was no reason to ever go back to Hoth. And that was bad game design. You being able to send out your fucking companions to go and mine and herb and all that shit was a terrible decision.
Compared to the
That was
hand.
a terrible decision. 100%. Hermancy with the tier 3 sub, dude. Really appreciate the love and support, man. Thank you, dude. Thank you. It means a hell of a lot to me, buddy. Hope you're doing well and living the dream, my friend. Much love and God bless, dude. Thank you, dude. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know if I told you in Discord or Manson, but I think we are going to do an Evil Will run. An Evil Will run. So I hope you're ready, buddy. I hope you're ready. Should be fun. I'm looking forward to it. But, yeah, you being able to send out your companions was a terrible decision. You being able to do every single dungeon from the fleet was a terrible decision. You need to get people to go into the worlds and do stuff. Whether it's going to dungeons, PvP encounters, to herb, to mine, to gather resources. You need people in the world, or the world is empty. And the whole point of an MMORPG is to have a world full of people interacting. Whether those interactions are positive or negative, you need to get people in the world. If the only thing you have is 200 people just chilling on the fleet AFK, who just queue up for a BG or a raid now and then, world's dead, world's empty. And at that point, you might as well be playing a mobile game, bro.
What? You have my word.
On God.
Pardon turnip reflex.
On fucking God. But MMOs always learn that too late, sadly.
It's not easy being drunk all the time.
Yeah, but we're going to be Will. All these people in the chat bitching about Will not having personality, you're not interacting with Will. So, like, you don't get to see that anyway. I'm so confused.
I don't like Will.
At your order.
That's fine. You don't have to. You gonna smash Karlach as evil Will? That's the thing that I was gonna say was like, if I want to get the evil Will ending, I have to kill Karlach, right? I can't smash her. Because if she is alive, doesn't that basically force you to, like, go to hell and try to save her and unfuck her heart or something? So, like, don't we have to, like, basically kill Hexat? Otherwise we can't get the evil ending? Like, I'm confused how the endings work. Does you doing a good thing in Act 1 basically stop you from getting an evil ending in Act 3? Or do your Act 3 decisions trump everything you do early? So I'm so confused, to be honest. Can't you kill and smash her? Hate these games, right? That's what I'm saying.
It's settled then.
Yeah, it's tough, man. I can't decide.
Turnip hating scum.
It's the Act 3 decisions that matter. But, like, it doesn't make... Oh, fuck. The Mind Flayer's already here. God, I love Mind Flayers.
I will let the gods decide my
Mind Flayers, bitches.
If I must.
Okay, that missed. Oh, I forgot about this somehow. Wait, you didn't have your globe up? Oh my god.
You sound like Golem.
How did she not have her globe up? I told everyone to put a fucking globe up. How did Eri not have a fucking globe up? Oh, here comes another one. Yeah, why wouldn't there be another fucking lightning bolt? Yeah, yeah. I don't have a globe either. What are my globe is? I don't know.
In a puff of smoke.
Oh, excellent. Yep, getting gangbanged by an Illithid. Yep, excellent. Classic. As is tradition.
Useless weapon.
It's fine. Eri didn't get permad copium. I don't know how she didn't get permad, by the way. She must have had giga saves. Can I see? 11 damage. What a Chad. Fuck this game. Ares' wings are lightning rods. They really fucking are, though. But, like, no meme. I swear I fucking hit Minor Globe, but I guess what happened is we threw up the Entropy Shield, and then we forgot to Minor Globe, maybe? Or something? Like, I don't know. I don't know what's going on here. It's fine. This is fine. Everything's fine.
Never forget what you are. The rest of the world will not.
Also, where'd the genie go? Maybe we did kill the genie.
You should have stopped at him.
And Essel? I mean, we shouldn't have lost anyone there. That was just fucking bad game design.
I was born a Lannister of Castellira.
Speaking of bad game design, I saw an ad on YouTube for a not safe for work app that basically is just a stripper and you tell her to take off her clothes. And I'm really confused why that's showing up on YouTube. I still downloaded it, obviously, but I'm just confused why it's showing up there at all. Listen, if the game says the game literally says at the top, try not to come, but the goal of the game is to come, those two are conflicting statements, and that is just bad game design. Period. Okay? That is just bad game design.
You know, this reminds me of that time way back.
I always pay my debts.
What is he saying about the sink? That would actually be fucking impressive, honestly. If you were standing up on the kitchen counter and coming in the sink or tall enough to do that, I'm not gonna lie, it's impressive. Do not come. I'm gonna come. They have quoting Miyamoto there. It's a classic, bro. Sounds like great game design to me. You would think that. You would think that. Yeah, but that's what I said. Like, Star Wars The Old Republic's free to play. If you want to go and fucking do the stories, you can without having to pay a penny. The one thing I will say, which is a big problem with going back and playing Star Wars now, is that they've done level squishes and so much other shit that it basically trivializes all encounters. And I mean literally all of them. So if all you care about is the story and you don't care about the gameplay in the slightest, you'll enjoy it. But if you care about there actually being an epic boss battle at the end of your story, which existed when the game came out, you're not going to get that, which kind of sucks.
What? It's not a... You have my word.
Kind of frustrating in that regard.
Long live the Order of the Most Radiant Heart.
Anyone unlucked in this group yet? No. Edwin's very close, though. Edwin needs 80k for a Planet Toasty.
Have you ever heard the phrase?
Because he rolled and ends up getting quite boring. Blade and Soul combat was never really hard, though, was it?
Oh,
I'm trying to remember. But I picked the Kung Fu Master, right? So, like, that was a little on the strong side when it came to PvP. Because basically, once you broke the person's trinket, you could just 100 to 0 them in one combo, and there's nothing you could do. They could do about it.
Well, all right. I'm not that allergic.
I am pleased at the progress that this ill-conceived group has made. I had not thought such a thing possible.
But yeah, I hate squishes. Level squish is a fucking terrible design philosophy. Makes me mad just thinking about it. Also, apparently I'm missing fucking a token or two. Ah, here it is. Nice. Yeah, all 4 M's. But the other thing is, don't forget, not only are the Imperial stories solid, but they're solid whether you play good or evil. That is the big thing. They're good whether you play good or evil. They're both different, and yet they're both fun.
You brought me with you. I never imagined that we would be doing such great things.
And that's something that you cannot say about the Republic at all. For the Republic, it's usually one or the other. The Jedi Knight story being the only exception. Like, the Consular evil story makes 0 fucking sense. Like, it is horrendously bad. You're like, what the actual fuck is this? This makes no sense. Guild Wars Scozy down too? Yeah, it's just ridiculous. Thought he was dealing with Jedi? Right? They're great. They're all of them were. Inquisitor is too. They're all great, man. Bounty Hunter, good or evil, is super fun. And like I said, the voice actors too, like, were so good. They had Jennifer Hale, they had Greta Lee, like, BioWare spent big bucks on, supposedly they spent like $100 million on voice acting and story writing for Star Wars The Old Republic. I don't know if it's true. It was just the number that was thrown around years ago.
Pardon me?
It was a number that was thrown around years ago, but supposedly they really went hard to make sure that that shit was good. And like I said, I think it shows. I think it's better than most. No meme. Is he considerable source of the game by not shelling out to the monies? I have no idea what you're saying. Oh, no. Not at all, Silk. If you're talking about Star Wars The Old Republic, not even the slightest. It's completely free, and I'll be honest, I didn't do 90% of the expansions. I only did, like, the first...
I always pay my debts.
I think I did part of the Butt Cartel, and that was it. Yeah, I thought that... I felt the same way. I thought Smuggler was going to be good, like Imperial Agent, and it just was not. I was disappointed. They said the only story on the light side that I really stand by is Jedi Knight. I think that was very well done.
Be hurt.
Never forget what you are. The rest of the world will not.
There was like a line or two that was funny, I suppose.
You have my word.
And it's to change the KOTOR style cutscenes? Ah, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, that would kind of suck.
Of course we are.
Oh, really? You can't do Battlegrounds more than twice a day? That's hilarious.
You if I have to.
It's settled then.
Shit, I didn't mean to fucking do that. I'm gonna miss out on the electricity cloak. This is so sad for me. No! Largest of sads.
Very well.
Lost the clock. Yeah, we did.
Born a Lannister of Casterly Rock.
I completely forgot about it. Really, Dev? Again? Dude, I haven't done that in a hot minute. Fuck off, guy in the chat. Mod Spain that guy in the chat.
I'm well known for it.
I'm not doing this. I'm not doing it. I refuse. Alright. Edwin's gonna be, like, literally this far away from fucking dinging. Son of a bitch. Needs 26,000 XP.
Chop wood once.
Edwin. What's up, Deadlight? Hope you have a great Friday, my dude. Oh, well. Would you play Will's a Warlock? I'm actually not entirely sure what the plan is, to be perfectly honest, in that regard. I planned originally on our first serious run of being a monkey, but I'm not sure.
Because I pay you for your services doesn't diminish our friendship.
There you are. I see that you've weathered the storms of this place with reasonable pluck
Never
and
forget
health.
what you are. The rest of the world will not.
I will probably not be playing him as a warlock, but I might. I think Will's only bonus, which is so tragic. Thank you for the duck, my dude. God bless. Is that he can use scimitars or rapiers or whatever the fuck they are, no matter what class he is. So, like, Gale gets one of the best items in the game for a dexterity class. He also gets extra spell slots. So many fucking bonuses. And then Will gets the ability to use rapiers. Whoop-de-fucking-do. Shadowheart gets the full set from Shar. Like, every Origin gets something really cool, right? Karlak gets her stupid soul coins, which make her do fire damage on every attack when she's enraged, or every punch if she's a monkey,
I am
etc.
starving, brother. As am I, brother.
Like, everybody gets something good except for fucking Will. I think people who didn't play BG2 would enjoy BG3 more? Yes. BG3 is a game for people who love D&D, period. 100%. That is really where the game shines in my eyes. If you think D&D is heckin' pog, you're gonna love D&D. You're gonna love BG3. If you don't play D&D but love Baldur's Gate 1 and 2, you're gonna be a little disappointed with what they do with some of the characters. We'll get to the Infernal Rapier. Overrated. The Succubus is the worst summon. The Succubus is the worst summon of the summon planar ally.
What?
It's not easy. You have my word.
Of course we are.
Here's the thing. I love BG 1 and 2. I've played it for years. I think BG3 is fun. I do. but you will not think it's game of the year. You will wish you could have made a lot of changes to the game. But I do think that 99% of people who love BG 1 and 2 will still at the end of a BG 3 playthrough say, I think the game was fun. BG 3 rant again. I love how every single time
Have you ever heard
this
of
is sad.
this? Rich as a Lannister.
Nice. Never mind. Everything's fine. If you guys ask me a question about BG3 in the chat, I'm going to respond to it. Okay? That's just the way it is. You know, my mother asked me at one point, why do you always respond to people asking the same question? Like, over the course of a stream, people will come in and ask a question that somebody asked like 10 minutes ago. And it's because that person wasn't there then, obviously. Otherwise, they wouldn't be asking. And I care about you guys in the chat. I want to respond to each and every one of you because I care about you. And yet you bitch about me caring about you. You know what? From now on, I'm ignoring everyone in the chat. I'm ignoring all of you. I'm ignoring all of you. Don't even bother typing. Just start. And from now on, I want you all to be like Forson's chat. I want you just to spam stupid gibberish in the chat. Just spam funny face emotes, spam dance, do whatever you want. I'm not looking at you guys anymore. I'm turning off my monitor. Monitor's off. I can't even see what you guys type anymore. I'm just talking to myself now. I'm putting it back on. Dude, I would get so bored if you guys didn't type anything. If you guys actually just spammed stupid gibberish like Moon or fucking Forson, I don't know if I could stream. Then again, my money would go up tremendously, so maybe I would be able to pull it off afterwards. You know what? I take it back. I would suffer through it. I would suffer through it to be a millionaire. But you know what? Talk about Forson. We're free. Yeah. Thank you so much for the sub. Really appreciate the love and support, man. Welcome back. 12 months, Alex. Hope you're doing well and living the dream, my friend. Much love and God bless you. Thank you. Thank you. Mr. Guns from Russia. Best regards to you too, my friend. Hope you're having a great day and enjoying life. Dobry din. My Russian's terrible. I'm sorry. I don't even know what time it is in Russia. But I hope you're doing well and living the dream, my friend. God bless. Glad to have you here. Gamba's been up the whole time, Skylar.
Never forget what you are.
Gambo's been up the whole time, brother. Get it together. Get it together, brother. Okay, that's up, that's up, that's up. Do one of these. Let's go and get one of these. Do one of these. Do one of these. And we'll do one of these. Destiny's chat, useless and hateful. You caught me. You caught me. Die! Die! All of you die!
You are but a gnat compared to my power.
Die. Time to die. Die. Are you fucking serious? How did you worthless morons not have any protections up? Oh my fucking lord.
Have my word.
Why am I being attacked by this guy? Sir, you're hitting the wrong person. Please cut it out. Die. Die. Time to die. Die. All of you die. How do I not have a Ruby Ray? We get it. Shut up. Whose genie is this?
Just because I pay you for your service doesn't diminish our friendships.
Shall be done and done well. Weapon has no effect. effect.
For your lives. They are over.
Die. Time to die. Artie chat is 11 out of 10. Artie chat is okay. I think the biggest issue with Artie's chat is they give him good advice, but he just ignores it all the time. You know? I like it when chat tells Artie to just micro better. Why didn't you just micro better, Artie?
Of course we are.
Why aren't you macroing good? Why haven't you taken a third yet, Artie? What are you doing? Are you deliberately trying to lose the game, Artosis?
What?
Just be better. Yeah, exactly. I mean, somebody died earlier, right? Like, I think it was Airy, right? Yeah, so Doubters actually win here, sadly. Big sad. The largest of sads. Clever balding guy. I mean, feel free. The problem is, unlike Artosis, I'm actually good at every video game I play. I am extremely skilled. In all things, in all ways. Still don't have that. It's so sad. All right, we got plenty of Entropy Shield now, at least. So we got that going for us, which is nice. Take an extra backup. Chaotic Commands. Take another Death Ward here.
It's not easy being drunk. Very well.
Why haven't you ascended then? I've ascended twice this year. And this is going to be our third ascension in 1 year. So, like, yeah.
I always pay.
So you want to play BG? You want me to go and fucking pull up my, my league account? You think I won't do it? And show you fucking me clapping some nerds' cheeks last night? Shit, I can't find my account. Oh, there it is. Look at this beautiful win. Look at all this winning, Chad. Unstoppable. Unstoppable. Ignore the late bloomer part. Let me scroll up. Fuck, I can't scroll up anymore. Damn it. See, look at my opponents this game, chat. Challenger! The rest of them are unranked, but I've smoked challenger people in lanes. Hashtag daddy. Now listen, before you judge my hashtag name, you gotta understand it has to be unique. Alright? The names have to be unique. And daddy is just easy to pick out because, you know, that's what my opponents call me, dude. It is what it is. Aren't all league players challenged? Very true. Respect for Oriana, she's so fun. I played Oriana support. That was the thing. I don't know if you saw that. I was playing... I queue up as Phil. I am so good in League of Legends. I do not have a main role. I do not have a main champion. I just win. Everywhere I go. Do I need to carry as an AD carry? No problem. AP mid? No problem. Assassin? Tank? Jungler? No problem. I am literally Faker, but better. I am literally Faker, but better. Do you understand me? When I go to Korea next year to clap Faker's cheeks,
Have you ever
like I said, I mean, I don't know how many times I gotta say it. Elden Ring, God Gamer. How many times have we died to bosses? Once? Maybe? Like I said, I'm just extremely skilled in all things. All things. Do ghosts work in PvT? I think ghosts are Terran's weakest unit, to be perfectly honest. I think ghosts are super fun, especially for the campaign, but I think in actual multiplayer, ghosts are really hard to make work, man.
Go about the town and get what supplies you need.
But I'm also not a Brood War. I'm conceptually a Brood War expert, but I mostly play Zerg, so. Ghosts are the best counter versus casters? In what way, shape, or form?
Isn't boring. Cry for your lives. They are give me more relief.
Oh, he's talking about StarCraft 2? Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. I missed that part. Yeah, I don't know shit about StarCraft 2, bro. Nuking your way through the bases, unironically fun as fuck. You called down the thunder, now reap the whirlwind. Yeah, my bad, I missed that. Yeah, I don't know shit what the meta is for StarCraft 2, man. I literally only played Zerg in SC2 for a multiplayer. Never played one once. Upgrade pieces in time for Ghosts, and Brood War should be cut in half. But, like, even then, I still don't really know where you're going to have a really good opportunity to use Ghosts.
I'll do it.
I was born a Lannister of Castle.
Getting a nuke off is so hard. And then Lockdown on paper looks fucking great, but... man, it's tough, dude. Yeah, like, that honestly would be terrible, right? If you just keep a ghost around your base to try to lock down an arbiter or a shuttle to prevent a drop, like, that's not bad. But at no point are you going to be pushing with a ghost and be like, that ghost just fucking carried this fight. You know what I mean? And you can say that about a Defiler. You can say that about High Templar. You can say that about the other wizards. You know what I mean? But with a ghost, like, I just can't even imagine a scenario. Like, the only time I've ever seen a ghost clip in professional Brood War was from, like, literally 30 years ago in, like, some fucking boxer game where he swept a bunch of carriers with observers, and he had, like, 4 ghosts go and lock down all the observers so he could kill the carriers with his wraiths or something. And, like, that's it. Oh no, I'm with you 100% there. I think fucking Optic Flare is ridiculously underutilized. I'm with you there. I think medics, people just look at them as heal sluts, and I think they can be way more than that. But I think ghosts are really hard to make work. Outside of, like, what Chad said, which is just having one on defense. Just for a quick lockdown.
You have my word.
I am pleased at the progress that this ill-conceived group has made. I had not thought such a thing possible.
Act of the purest malice. Such villainy I am subjected to.
Mm-hmm.
What? Of course we are.
And if you're playing against fucking Protoss, you're not really going bio at all.
Settled then.
So.
Dank pool of base corruption, if ever there was one.
The Ghost Voice in Brood War is the Ghost Voice a Ghost Crawler, or was it Chris Metzen who did the Ghost? It was Metzen. Okay. Starting a new BG3 run. I'm waiting to see if my mods get updated or not. It looks like they're good to go, because I went and booted up the game the other day, and it still looked fine.
Very well.
TSL in October, Turnip Star League, Chad. To say Dev's voice is pleasant. Dude, people say that, and I hear my voice, and I think to myself, wow, I have a nice voice. And then I go and watch back my video, and it's like, you want to join my guild? There's me! I sound like the fucking goblin from fucking World of Warcraft.
Do you have something you wish to say?
Do you remember the sound that the goblin guards make when you aggro them in World of Warcraft? Like that shit? That's what it sounds like to me when I watch my videos back. It's so sad.
Just because I pay you for your services doesn't
It's so
diminish our
sad.
friendship. Chop wood once. No, I watched my brother chop wood.
But apparently everyone's voice sounds terrible when they hear it back. You want to like watch one of your old streams back and you're like, ooh. Ooh. That's his good voice for video. He did Algalon too, didn't he? Metzen has a lot of voices. Oh no, it says Kyle Erber did Algalon. I thought Metzen did Algalon. That's weird. I could have sworn Metza did Algalon. Dude, Algalon was a great fight. There is one boss that's better than Algalon, though. I think you know who it is.
Uncle Quail taught me well.
You have my word.
I know I can break you,
The
Steve.
classic. The classic. Dude, we need to find some way to harness the power of Gruul. You will not defeat the hand of Gruul. Who's that? That's Gruul the Dragon Killer from World of Warcraft, the sound effects. There was Gruul was a boss who dropped a very important trinket for... So guilds were basically doing them throughout all of Burning Crusade. Like, the whole Burning Crusade, people were still doing Gruul. And nobody ever got bored of it who had their sound effects on. If you had your sound effects on, you never got bored of doing Gruul. Because listening to those moans were hilarious. But if you played with your in-game sounds muted, then you hated Gruul.
Of course we are.
What?
Not just a trinket, the trinket. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty fucking much. Wait, is he already out there waiting for me? He must be. Also takes like 10 minutes. That doesn't take long, but it's still fucking, you know, still not fun when you've just spent the last fucking 2 hours doing Black Temple for the 50th fucking time. You know what I mean?
Our actions are
There were times when, WoW definitely got like, okay, I can use a break. Black Temple Hyjal. I mean, the thing is, a lot of people don't know this, is that there was no gateway. There was no gate blocking you from doing Hyjal at fucking BC launch. If you could clear Karazhan, including fucking, Nightbane, or whatever the fuck his name is, Midnight. No, it's Nightbane. Midnight was the horse. Then you could get into SSC and fucking Tempest Keep. And if you cleared both of those, then you could get into fucking Hyjal. And you could do that at launch, which was just like, holy fuck, man. It's a lot of raiding, dude. It's a lot of raiding, bro. Obligatory WoW rant? Yeah. Who voiced King Tyrannus in Warcraft 2? I don't know. Guards. He's a good Grey Gear if you're a good boy to Missouri, but also means you killed Karlach. Well, the robe you get is okay. If you're playing as a monk, the robe is fine. Gives you an extra AC, fire resistance. Perfectly fine. But as far as I know, there isn't extra gear you get for eating Mazor ass. But there might be. Might be wrong. Maybe there is some extra gear you get for kissing Mazora's tasty devil feet. Not sure.
All right, men, prepare yourself.
I'm not fucking sure now. All right, men, prepare yourself. Okay. Oh, it was awful, Landrasil. When you could still stack vanilla consumables along with BC consumables, we lost a lot of people there. We lost a lot of people to that shit. I know I quit at one point during BC as well, because it was like, God, this is just a nightmare. I have Spider Emblem. I thought it was hilarious.
Pardon? I am sorry, but I do not know what you are talking about. Speak clearly, that I might understand.
Your knees are your lives. They
Absolutely fucking stuff of nightmares. The stuff of nightmares, to be sure.
What can I do?
Make Supreme Power Flasks. So bad, man. I don't remember, when did they nerf the vanilla flasks? I don't fucking remember when they nerfed them. Good God, yeah, it was just fucking awful. And don't forget Thunder Fury was still best in slot even in Black Temple, by the way. The Thunder Fury nerf didn't come about until like fucking Sunwell.
And the ongoing battle is soon the least of your worries. The entire vessel quickly lists to one side.
Will you stream tomorrow? I'm planning on streaming the whole weekend, yeah. I'm pretty sure the Thunder Fury nerf came either at the end of Black Temple or at launch of fucking Sunwell. I don't fucking remember which. But like, you were unironically gimped if you didn't have fucking T-Fury. Is insane. The debuff was still worth it, yeah. Like, you still had to have Thunder Fury. So fucking good.
We are.
These are the strange creatures from the surface. These are the ones you claim the mighty secular has promised us.
I had a Thunder Fury. In fact, I was the world first WoW Classic Thunder Fury, by the way. Like that fucking matters.
Pardon me?
Watching your vicious bastard die gave me more relief than 1,000.
It's okay to be jealous, Chad. It's okay to be jealous. But yeah, I'm planning on streaming the whole weekend, my dude.
Now that little dispute is over with.
Although today I'm not sure how long we're gonna go because I am extremely sleepy. What, are you serious? Yeah, but it doesn't matter. Like, how fucking irrelevant is WoW Classic? There's like 30 guilds that cleared Blackwing Lair in an hour. And we were the only guild who even had a chance. Our server was the only server that had several guilds clear it in less than an hour. So the other guilds gave me all the fucking Elementium they got. And so I made the world first Thunder Fury.
I don't quite see the purpose.
But that doesn't get me laid nearly as much as you think, Chad. That doesn't get me laid nearly as much as you think. Now, when I tell girls that I also killed Kel'Thuzad in vanilla before the TBC patch, and that I was in the top 10 Horde US guild, and that I also was #1 in hunting in RuneScape when hunting came out for a good 6 hours, that is what gets me laid on the regular, Chad, let me tell you. When even Sazima fucking didn't have hunting levels as high as mine, I was like drowning in pussy, you know what I mean? I made Warrior OP because he played Warrior. I mean, like, Warrior for most of Classic is kind of whatever, to be perfectly frank. But Warrior and actual vanilla, when it launched, was fucking insane. Like, before Rage normalization, if you swung the Arcanite Reaper and got a crit, you would have a full Rage bar. And it was fucking insane. Like, if you thought Warrior was OP in 1.1.2, or whatever the fuck the next patch was for WoW Classic, you do not know the power of Warrior at fucking launch, man. Holy fuck, dude. Holy fuck. Oh, those were fucking wild times for sure. I remember even on some private servers, though, when I did get fully decked out, where you'd like pop sweeping strikes and get the berserking buff, charge in and cleave, and accidentally kill a rogue that was stealth near you that you didn't even know was there because you just one-shot him. Oh man, good times. You need to tell that to your sister? I don't, but she likes it when I whisper into her ear. I'm gonna get world buffs tonight. Then I'm gonna go to Lotheb. And then when he dies, he's gonna drop one of the items that I need. Just like you're gonna drop your pants.
Point the sword, and I shall strike.
Game designed around warriors. I mean, the world buffs definitely fucking benefit warriors more than any other class in the game. Right? Like, let's be real. World buffs do more for warriors than any other class, bar none. But like, what people always fucking forget is that the way the game was at launch and the way the game ended in Nax, the game was completely fucking different, man. It's like comparing BG1 and BG2. The original BG1 and BG2. It's night and day difference, man. The Fury tree didn't exist. Every class got a major fucking rework. Like, Paladins didn't have greater blessings until Encourage. That's when they got greater blessings. Up until then, every blessing was 5 minutes long. You did nothing but buff when you were in raid as a paladin. Like, you didn't fucking heal half the time. Well, I mean, you did, but you know what I mean. Like, your job was to rebuff, because encounters took like 10-15 minutes too, because you're always rolling with extra healers, because the way the encounters were designed back then. I'm talking about actual vanilla, yeah. Actual vanilla, right? Because like I said, greater blessings didn't come in until fucking 1.9. Or whenever AQ was. I played Horde, but I had friends on the Alliance side, and I talked to them, and they're just like, yeah. I played a undead priest. But I still knew a lot of people on Alliance, and we would talk about raids and stuff like that.
Well known for it.
It shall be done with skill and care, if not brevity.
Leveling paladins just to buff if they weren't in the raid. I mean, I know fucking when we were playing Alliance on Classic in private servers, there was a way if you'd end up getting War Chief's Blessing, and the Giga tryhards would go out and do that. You'd go and take your character to fucking the Horde cities, like Orgrimmar or Barons or something, and then you'd have a Horde character mind control you, and then you'd get War Chief Blessing when Thrall dropped it, which was hilarious. Like, it was just... People really cared about their parses. My parses! And it's sub out for others? Yeah, right.
I can offer some guidance, but I will not interfere in your destiny.
Yes, you have my...
I did that, I think, twice, and I was like, man, this is too much, bro. I am not sweaty enough for this shit. This is way too sweaty for me. I feel like I gotta go take a shower. I gotta go take a fucking shower. It was too big? Well, like, I don't know if you played Alliance, but do you remember when you did, a jailbreak?
I am starving, brother. As am I, brother.
The original jailbreak buff that what's-his-name gets, that greatly increases your fucking attack speed, that used to be an actual buff. And Alliance would get that, and it would be fucking insane. Like, it was even better than War Chiefs. And then Blizzard changed it to where it goes on the NPC, so you can't take it with you anymore. But that shit was fucking nasty, too. Someone died in Spellhold? Yeah, Aerie got lightning bolted. TBC just to buff a raid? Yeah, prop paladins were dog shit in TBC for quite a while. It wasn't until way later that Blizzard started to buff them and actually give them the equipment they really needed to actually be useful. But it was mostly the buffs that they got later on in time. But, like, that's why I always tell people, is like, Classic and the original game are just... You can't even compare the two, you know?
I'll do it for eternity.
Like, you could have, technically, had a paladin main tank. No problem. But if you tried that in an actual fucking vanilla TBC, like, your tank's gonna get gibbed on some fights, just straight up. Just... period.
I hear you. I can't. I'm alert. I haven't been this pleased with a group of folks since the Cormyreans sent the price of turnips through the roof during the onion famine.
Chop wood once.
Viable DPS for Ret? Oh yeah. Blood was the play. It's not like it matters. It's not like Rets did tons of damage. It was just viable.
Never forget what you are.
Like, you probably had one.
Yes, a standard tactic, that.
Yeah, Prop Allen was very good in classic TBC for sure.
You have my word.
But in actual vanilla, they were not good. Took a while. It's been a while since I've been there. Boo 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 boo. Okay. No, as long as you have Edwin and Jan, you're fine. You don't need shit. At least TBC the Talons they were fine, but they were not nearly as good as they were in the last patch of TBC Classic, which is what we ended up getting for all of TBC Classic. If you wanted a paladin to fucking tank, they had issues. Big issues. They had serious threat issues. They had serious issues when it came to mitigation of damage. The way the encounters were designed was just extremely warrior favorite. Warriors were the tank, period. It's just the way it is. The pre-nerf heal to mana was baller. I remember paladins being dog shit. I don't remember us using a prop paladin until Black Temple. In fucking Hyjal. Like, straight up. And I remember we had a guy in the guild swap to paladin for that. Because up until then, like, we had multiple people try, and it was trash. Of a raid tank? Well, yeah, that's all that matters, though, right? Like, if you go and just make a prop paladin, you're fine. For fucking donjons and shit. I mean, but people did that even in vanilla. You know what I mean? Like, even in vanilla, that was fine.
I'm busy, okay? I'm busy.
People would fucking do prop paladins for donjons. In fact, I think I leveled up with a druid on Horde side who was tanking most of our dungeons. And, like, it was perfectly fine. But it wasn't good. So who cares? Yeah, but, like... That was my whole point, is that paladins were dog shit for raiding. And you're like, paladins are fine. I was like, I don't think they were.
Have you nothing else to do but
paladins were heal gods? No, that was true. Especially before the heal bod nerf. The heal bod nerf, really... I mean, it didn't make paladins bad, but they were so good before the heal bod nerf, man. They were so good before the heal bod nerf. Listen to us just fucking reminiscing and talking about video games that 90% of the people in the chat didn't play.
It's set up then.
Stay mad, chat. The light shall fall before me.
Fear me. I stand for honor and glory.
Kiss me, chat.
Prepare to meet your doom.
At your order.
Well, it was so OP to meleeed warriors, Delphir and Teagle, the lead designers are Warrior and Rogue in EverQuest, and I agree with them 100%. I've said this before and I'll say it again. Warriors and Rogue should do more damage than every other class, bar none, period. They are melee only, and they are physical damage dealers. You should not do more damage than a Rogue as a mage, period. You are a range class, chucking spells. You should never out DPS a Rogue. Ever. Change my fucking mind. That is the whole point of you being raged. Mage. Teal and Fur weren't wrong. Like, you may not like it, but they weren't fucking wrong. They were literally the best developers for World of Warcraft's history.
I always pay my debt.
Yes.
Unironically, we're the best developers in WoW's history. Like I said, you may not like to hear the truth, chat, but that doesn't stop it from being the truth. Spent years ruining paladins before moving on to WoW. I'll say it, like, I don't know what they did in EQ, but I know they made WoW great. One of my good friends was in Fur's guild.
Chop wood once.
No, I watched my brother chopping wood.
What?
And he concurs.
Never forget what you are.
We both agree. We both agree that Ayaya. This will do damage. Did I hit anything with that? Okay, I hit one for 40 damage. I guess that's not terrible. I guess I'm severely underestimating the range of this thing. Let's try it from this angle and see what happens. This will hit. I mean, like... Did I just miss?
Of course we are.
Is he blind, so he's immune to the colors of prismatic spray? Like, I don't even know.
Nothing but die. Watching your vicious bastard die gave me more relief than a thousand lives.
Rogue can do damage while moving, but casters to stand still. You say that, and then you remember that so many fucking boss have anti-melee mechanics. You say that, but like, and especially in TBC, oh my god. Holy fuck. Good googly moogly.
Watching your vicious bastard die gave me more relief than a thousand live horns.
Oh, all right.
Googly moogly.
If you're sure.
I like how chat's arguing. I like that. Good, good. I can feel your anger.
What is it now?
Very well.
Go bother someone else.
Take your Jedi weapon. Strike me down, and your path to the dark side will be complete.
Helm guides my path. It's long past time for eternity.
I require rest. The demand we stop.
But yeah, I don't know shit about EverQuest. I don't know a damn thing about EQ.
I will let the gods decide my fate.
I always pay my debts.
I'm not gonna lie, I think Tyrion's... Whether we win or lose, I think I'm retiring Tyrion's soundboard.
My brother chopping wood.
I'm gonna go and say it. I think Tyrion's retired after this, win or lose. I don't even care. I'm so over this fucking voice set. Like, it's actually insane.
Yes, I see.
I am fucking done with it, chat. I'm done with it.
What? Never forget what you are.
I'd say we were taking the long way around. You change it now? No. You don't like it listening to your brother chopping wood? Not particularly, to be honest. Kinda over it. I'm kinda fucking over it,
I will
bro.
let the gods decide my fate.
I will let the gods decide my fate. It's not bad. What the fuck you on about? I'm over it, is all I said. I didn't say it was a bad soundboard. All I said was I'm over it.
It's settled then.
And yet, I want to ask you a serious question. I am going to go, in fact, I'm just going to come out right out and say it. Chat, you are literally my fucking sister. When I say something and you say it back to me, it's like it goes through a fucking filter. You take it in the dumbest, worst way. And I have literally told her this. Say exactly what I said to you 2 seconds ago. And she'll repeat a sentence that is not what I said. That is not what I said at all. This is what I fucking said. Do not twist my words, bitch. I mean, honey. This is what I said. And you literally do this all the time, Chad. And it drives me up the wall. That is not what I said. What I said is I am over this soundboard. And it's going to be retired after this, win or lose. And then the guy in the chat says, you hate this soundboard. That is not what I fucking said. Yeah, but you're not nearly as pretty as my sister is. Sorry. You're also not the mother of my children. So
What is steel
you're
compared
infinitely worse
to the
than my sister.
hand
No offense.
that wields it?
Then again, you do pay my bills, and my sister doesn't do that.
Hey there, hi there.
Thank you so much for the love and support, Cold Synthetic. Welcome back. 32 months. Hope you're doing well and living the dream, man. God bless you. Thank you, dude. Thank you. Means a lot to me, buddy. Dev hates the soundboard. Yeah.
I always pay my
Rest
debt.
will be welcome. Let's
Demand
make
is
use of
stop.
ourselves.
Female troll shaman, and I am proud. As you should, my dude. The only problem with that statement is you said female troll instead of male troll. Male troll was the play. The real Chad play. I think my biggest issue with the female troll sounds is she always gave me mixed messages. You know what I mean? You go and talk to a female troll on WoW, and she's like, stay away from the voodoo. And then you talk to her again, and she's like, come get the voodoo. And it's like, listen, I can't tell if you're setting lines and want me to cross them. What exactly are you saying? Do you want me to come get the voodoo? Or do you want me to stay away from the voodoo, make up your fucking mind, bitch, and give me a straight goddamn answer? Wandering Spider, thank you so much for the 67 months, man. Really appreciate the love and support, dude. Thank you, dude. Thank you. Hope you're doing well and living the dream, my friend. God bless, dude. Use any item for Jonathan Janssen, boys. We are cruising now. What if she said, do not come? What if she said, do not redeem the gift card? Stay away from the voodoo. Come get the voodoo. Yes, this is fine trap. So if we do that, puts us at 90 and 80. Okay. Mislead for Jan.
No,
Once he
I
learns
watched
it,
my brother
yeah.
chop him
We're
up.
going to be getting a handful of tasty scrolls downstairs, so that'll be nice. It's a shit test, bro? What's a shit test?
Things go well on the surface. The temple of their false god has been defiled.
Fast forward 20 minutes past the rant? What are you on
come.
about?
We did not act for your benefit, Irenic.
Because I said I'm over it, Avellis. I don't want to hear it again.
Yes, matron mother. Excuse my careless words.
Our first prisoners arrive, matron mother.
These two rank high among the surface scum, matron. What is to be their fate?
Their presence sickens me.
I am over it and I
Perhaps it
hate
would
it
be
are
better
two
to
very
interrogate
different
them
things.
first.
Journalist, what are you doing with these monsters?
Instead of saying or doing something to ditch the action, a response from
An
him.
odd way to question, Irenic.
Not what I was referencing was me saying something and then her just taking it in the complete ridiculous
Your
opposite
command
direction.
was the wise
Because her brain just fucking takes the information and processes it in a way to piss her off, and then repeats it back to me as if that's what I said. So here's an example. Here's an example. I said, you never learned how to cook. Because we didn't, right? Our parents didn't teach us how to cook. Our grandparents didn't teach us how to cook. Now she says, you say I am a bad cook. I did not say you're a bad cook. I said you never learned how to cook. That is a completely different thing, right? Completely different fucking thing. That is not what I said. I did not say I hate your cooking, honey. All I said is that we never learned how to cook growing up, and that's true. Nobody taught us how to cook. Right? I learned at restaurants. That's where I learned to cook.
I not want to be here. I don't. This
And she
place is
takes it
filled with my
as,
people.
you hate my cooking.
I feel as if I'm going to suffocate here.
Boo. And it's just like,
Just because I pay
You know what I
for
mean.
your services doesn't diminish our friendship.
what does over it really mean? I don't want to hear it again. That's what I mean. That means I don't want to hear it again. Oh, chat. Unlocking for it. Jealousy.
Twitch chat confusion.
Bro. There it is, chat. The Earth Elemental Transformation. At long last, Jealousy is now about to fuck. Let's go. She turns into a rock. And you know what, chat? Can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock.
Never forget what you are. The rest of the
Alright,
world
now
will
we're
not.
really fucking gaming. Let's go and give these boosts to Jahira, because she's slow as fuck without them. She's not right. She's not right. I didn't say I hate your
You have my
cooking.
word.
You suck at cooking. What I said is you never learned how. I didn't learn how to cook from our parents either. There's nothing wrong with that. There is literally nothing wrong with that, dude.
Of course
And she just takes it in the worst way. Like as if it's a personal attack on her. And that is not true. That is not the case. I love my sister, Chet. When your cute GF turns into a literal boulder? Rook. Solid. We always hurt the ones we love. The ones you love are idiots, then yes.
Jon Johnson at your service.
You hurt my feelings. Well, if you weren't stupid, your feelings wouldn't be hurt. Move the belt. She don't need it. She will need it and use it for most of the Underdark, because once we turn into Drow, she won't be using the rock form anymore.
Okay, I'm busy.
Don't hurt your sister. I would never hurt my sister. It's the mother of my children, my dude. I would never hurt her feelings. You can't hurt chat's feelings? Really? I bet I could upset all of chat in just one simple phrase.
What can I do?
I hear you well enough.
Your waifu isn't real, chat. She doesn't exist. She doesn't exist.
I don't quite see the purpose of this.
I'm over you, chat. Yeah. Exactly. Take it back. Take it back. I quit. This stream is awful. You're all awful. No one has had to be. What was the fucking the Joker line? I don't remember how it goes. Everyone's awful to each other. Something like that. Yeah, no, of course, he fucking immediately gets hit. Yeah, why wouldn't he? Bitch. Alright, Jahira, go pound it into pound the bussy. Unsubbed, reported. You can't unsub. I've already got your money. You cannot escape. You will never escape. Man, I really need a weapon upgrade, bro. Can I use flails? I have club, warhammer, flail, morningstar. I guess I'll take this. No, do that, and then that, I think is the plan. Because this is technically +3. The dark speech of Mordor. Right.
This weapon is worth take this. Fear me. Nature to beat your
I always pay my debt.
I'll hurt you if I have to.
Ba-do-do-do. Why does Dav hate Tyrion's cooking?
My brother chopping wood.
Literally my sister, Jed.
Nature, take
You are all literally my sister. At least my waifu is real.
I'll do it.
Is she, though? Is she? At least Kiana is real. Thank God for that, right? If Kiana wasn't real, like, that would suck.
Beware, your knees are mine.
My wife, not my waifu. This guy in the chat.
I won't let my friends be hurt.
I could do that.
He married a woman. Can you guys believe that shit? In a world of cute femboys, he's like, I'm gonna get married to a woman. And then he brags on the internet about his terrible decision. Holy fuck. Pepe loser, dude. Embarrassing, man. He's like, bragging about you being married to a woman is like going to Reddit and posting your balance changes for a video game. Like, all you do is reveal your own ignorance, sir. Having a family cringe, right? But I hope it works out for you, man. Hope you're living the dream and enjoying life, buddy. God bless.
Have you ever heard the phrase, rich as a lance?
It's unironically something that I've actually talked about with a lot of games like League of Legends, games that have been around for especially more than 10 years. As the aging demographic of the player base continues to age and eventually enter adulthood, not only physically but mentally. And it's like, that's something that Riot Games actually needs to start dealing with sooner rather than later, because getting people to play a game where you have to learn 150 fucking champions' abilities and all the interactions, the level spikes, the power spikes, the items, the map, the macro, the micro, all that shit, like, it's not happening, man. You need to encourage people to add their friends to the game. Riot Games, unironically, needs a recruit a friend system. Straight up. They legitimately need a recruit a friend system. Something to encourage people to fucking join and play the game, or they are going to start running into some issues sooner rather than later. Because as it stands, I cannot fucking imagine somebody being like, League of Legends looks fun. I'm going to pick it up. You know what I mean?
Don't quite see the... I was born a Lannister of Casterly Rock.
It'll only get worse. Like I said, yeah. They need to encourage people to pick up the game somehow. With a recruit a friend system, incentivize some fucking system to get new players and play with new players. Because that's the only way people are going to get into the game and play the game, is by playing with their friends. That's how I got into League. And back then, there were only like fucking 80 champions, you know? I don't even remember how many there was when I got in. But like, I can't possibly imagine a new player starting and picking up League, you know? That's why fucking, like, Forsen got his ass pounded. And Quinn and... Well, actually, Quinn and Forsen been playing forever. They're just bad. But, like, new players getting into League, getting their asses pounded, sucking absolute fucking massive cock at the game because it's just so convoluted for new players. So much information. Like, for all the bitching I do about for fucking Elden Ring being too big, like, can you imagine someone coming into League fresh? Or Dota? Like, good luck. You know? Let me know how that fucking treats you, bro. Let me know how that goes.
Not easy being drunk.
I thought Vosh was into horses, not goblins? What? Dev is only single because he can't find IRL goblin. Yeah, that's it. What the fuck's a Vosh? You mean like Lady Vosh?
Should have stopped at him.
Me trying to get that snake hussy? That's what I'm saying, dude. Last 20-30 champions, a Korean style slop. The one thing that I will absolutely defend Riot Games to the day I die is they know how to make champions fun. Straight up. You cannot pretend that as stupid as Casante's design is, he is fun to fucking play. Period. Smolder, same shit. He is fun to fucking play. The Spyro the Dragon copy pasta. Like, you can't pretend they're not fun, because they are. That's the one thing Riot Games actually does, is know how to make champions fun to play. All the modern champions that have been coming out are actually fun.
Well known.
Because I think we need 10 to find traps, and then I think we put the rest in detect illusions. If I remember correctly. And we'll get that extra level 6 spell now. Okay.
Chopped wood once.
You're better off not knowing who Vosh is. Am I gonna get on a list if I fucking Google this? I'm already on enough lists.
Yes.
Am I gonna get on a list if I Google who Vosh is? Yuumi? Okay, well, maybe not Yuumi. In fact, I bet there are people who enjoy playing Yuumi. You know, I want you to think about, for the League players in chat, there are people who work 8 hours a day and come home to play Yuumi in League of Legends. Can you believe that shit? Best way to get Dav to do something is tell him not to. Well, like, Googling Vosh takes a couple seconds, but I don't know if I want to. I'm nervous about it.
Never forget what you are.
Travelers
The rest
to
of the
our
world will
fair
not.
city. That would be rare enough, but you are surfacers by the look of you.
It's a hard left bread tuber communist scum who wants to violently overthrow capitalism while getting rich off capitalism. Sounds perfectly reasonable to me.
Helm guides my path.
Sounds perfectly normal. What up, Dad? What up, Icy? I hope you're doing well, my dude. To come home to look at Yumi feet pics? You mean paw pics?
It shall be done, and done well.
Yes.
It's a spicy kind of political commentator. Oh, okay. Very interesting. You can hear me being super intrigued and interested.
Righteousness shall prevail.
I have Death Ward up, right? Yeah, we do. Good.
Our actions are good and will serve the greater balance.
He's like an uglier version of Hassan. Lol. Wait, I thought it was a VTuber. Ah! Oh, cool. A Mind Flayer found us somehow. That's fun.
What should I fetch now?
Surprise Mind Flayer.
I go.
You have my word.
I'll do my best. With vengeance.
Where did the Mind Flayer come from? I don't fucking know. But it's here now. Okay, Mind Flayer goes invisible.
I don't like the looks of this.
Okay.
That's your order.
If you're sure.
Okay.
What is it now?
Baylor is still alive. Jahir is hasted, so we can turn the Mind Flayer to pudding soon. Okay.
Of course we are.
Baylor's dead. Somehow Palpatine returned. I'm going to be playing BG3. Not because of the last patch, though. It's mostly because a combination of mini patches, and I haven't played in forever, and I've been thinking about doing a playthrough, and someone said they'd pay me $50 if I played through even Evil Will campaign. So
It's long past time for turnip tea.
they added a couple extra effects to a couple bosses. That's not really making a difference. I was hoping that the mods really make a huge difference, but we'll see what happens. But I will play it, and I think it'll be fun. It's only covered near the first entrance. Oh, I know, but like the fact that only one showed up and followed me all the way over here is something I've literally never seen before.
Have you ever heard the
I've legitimately never seen that once. His only political commentator worth listening to is Dav. Agreed, my dude. Agreed. Points about being poor, some of the best out there. I literally don't even remember what I said. But I'm sure they are accurate and intelligent, well-reasoned, because that's just who I am as a person. I am intelligent and a well-reasoned individual. I literally came here to rest, and I just rested in here instead of talking to the innkeeper. I'm very smart.
Well known for it.
Why are there homeless people? Just buy houses? I mean, if people are starving in Africa, just move. Like, what?
No, I watched my brother.
Duh. Ban poverty.
Never forget what you are.
Is this even
Yes.
legal?
Don't quite
My
see the
lord,
purpose.
is that legal? I will make it legal. He wanted my gnome bussy. He did. Can't blame him. It's a nice bussy.
What?
Yeah. What? Like how I said it's a nice bussy, and Tyrion goes, what? What did you say about my bussy, sir? Would prompt you to use Insanctive Mind? I always use Insanctive Mind on clerics once they get level 7 spell slots. You literally never do it? I'm pretty sure I do. Oh, the one thing Imp Sanctum Mind doesn't do, Ziggy, if I have chaotic commands, I will throw 6 chaotic commands out because chaotic commands actually makes you immune to the Mind Flayer Psionic Blast, and Imp Sanctity of Mind does not. So if you can afford to memorize 6 chaotic commands, that is better than using Imp Sanctity of Mind. But since we can't do that yet, we will always throw up Imp Sanctity of Mind.
Very well.
But yeah, once you have 6 chaotic commands, you don't really need Imp Sanct anymore. Where the fuck do we get to the fish? Maybe it's up here, actually. Yeah, this gets us to the fish. Yeah, Imp Sanctity of Mind is something you should always have up. And it lasts 24 hours as well. So if you really wanted to be a giga nerd, you can go and fucking memorize, cast it, unmemorize it, learn something else, rest, and now you still have it.
Pardon me?
I am ready.
Chopped wood once. No, I watched my brother chopping wood.
I'm just moving along.
The rest of the world will not.
Being a weed, Now the yard of my life. No, I never weeded this way before. Landlords hate him, right? Gang, 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 gang. Why don't you just think positive thoughts and manifest rents, right? Oh my god.
Have my word.
That's what I'm saying. But like, here's the thing. If I could manifest rent with the power of my mind, then I'm wasting my time manifesting rent when I could be manifesting cute cat girls. Or cute femboys, you know what I mean? There's so many things I could be doing with my time that's way better spent. The power of my brain. You know what I mean? You know I'm not wrong. Edwin's about to be in serious trouble here.
Fine, fine. Just stop pestering me.
Nope, we're no longer fine. I'd appreciate if you got the fuck out of the way.
Yes, yes, I see. Don't yell. I can hear you just fine.
Manifest a winged hussars. Ascensions? Who cares about Ascensions, though? The only people who care about Ascensions are people who have never ascended themselves. Django. Some of you guys in the chat. Actually, it's not true. Everyone wants to ascend. Even myself.
I can't.
Even secretly, I whisper into my sister's ear. I'm gonna ascend. I'm about to bust. I lied, chat. Me when I lie. Manifest some bitches and extra viewers while you're at it. Yeah. Manifest some fucking maidens.
If not brevity.
I care. I'm about to crub. Exactly, dude. Yeah, some of you guys haven't played Baldur's Gate for 30 years, and it shows, buddy. Get it together. Okay, we should be good to do some fingering here. Oops, didn't mean to steal that last one. And finally, this is the last bit of fingering we have to do for all of SOA, chat. Feels good, man. This is one of the rare instances where when we actually can finger the Underdark too, because I purposely planned out Yawn to have this shit in advance, which is kind of heckin' pog, to be honest. It's a peaceful life. It ain't honest, but it's much. I feel like listening to some music, but I don't know what to play. Dude, you know what I really hate about the internet? Like, when you go to YouTube, is like, I played a couple songs, and the first thing that pops up is like, you want to hear them again? It's like, no, I'd like you to recommend me some different songs, actually. So the same ones, over and over again? No. No. Oh, dear God. Put the old video back. I'm not done yet. Relax, buddy.
Pardon, turnip reflex.
I always pay my debts. I'm well known for it.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Chopped wood once.
I'm convinced Dad was locked in a room and forced to watch MTV. We didn't have cable, man. We didn't have cable at all. I didn't get to watch shit. I watched the Super Mario Brothers Super Show, and that was basically the extent of my television. If it was on a public broadcasting channel, and it was a cartoon, that's what I watched. That's basically it. Edelon dying this run? Probably. Although I don't know who'd use the coat in this party.
You now resemble the denizens of the Drow
City,
complete with a house and
No offense, but everyone in the 80s looks ugly as fuck.
you act.
Bro, have you not seen the 60s? Here's your band, bro. What are you talking about, man? What are you on about? Here's your greatest musical band, dude.
You must gather
Enjoy.
Just because I pay you for your services doesn't diminish our friendship.
Holy actual fuck. Those haircuts. I'll be gonna fucking pull up the Beach Boys now you mention it. The Beach Boys. Nah, dude, I'm sorry, but the Beach Boys are better looking than the Beatles, man. Like, they're not all winners, but the Beach Boys are unironically better looking than the fucking Beatles, dude. These guys absolutely slayed Drowning in Bussy, alright? I'm not saying they're the sexiest fucking musicians alive, but brace yourself for this, chat. Believe it or not, there is a time in this country where if you were talented at singing, you could be a musician. And that's all it took. You didn't have to be fuckable. What if you actually made music because you were good at making music? Of course, that obviously doesn't apply to the Beatles, but it does to the Beach Boys, at least. Oh, we can't steal from this fucker. That's right. Like I said, it doesn't work for everybody. The Beatles, obviously, are neither of those things. But for other bands, yeah. There was a time, and nowadays, like, I don't think you can find a musical artist that's, like, hideously ugly, right? And if they are, they must be one of the best singers of all time. Like, nowadays, making you look sexualized is, like, critical to being a musician. Like, it's crazy, man.
Of course we are.
Dav touched the charisma ring? It don't matter. None of this matters. Yeah, why do you hate the Beatles so much? I don't actually hate them. I just don't like their music. That's all. And I just point it out anytime somebody brings up fucking a conversation or topic.
Do not question.
Do you have a high opinion of Yoko Ono for breaking them up? I am not. I do not.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
I have a high opinion from Michael Jackson for trying to buy out the entire Beatles discography so he could get it pulled from the airwaves. That was the real hero. And they killed him off to stop him from accomplishing his goal. The biggest sedge. No, I tried Kazanza. I ended up playing a good handful of their songs because I said to myself, and I always have an open mind, no matter how set in stone it seems that my opinions are, I am always willing to rethink them. Always. Always, always, always. And I went out of my way to listen to some Beatles songs a couple weeks ago. I was like, you know what? Maybe I judged them too harshly. And I played a dozen songs, and they're just terrible. But chat gets so mad when I say this. But, like, again, I don't like their voices, man. I don't like their voices. I don't like the vocals. I don't like the melodies. I don't like anything about them. I just don't. You're just a contrarian, Dav. Mitch.
Do not question.
You're just a contrarian. The Beatles are great. I like how people say that, and then I'll go and tell people, yeah, but what about BG3 being Game of the Year? What about Disney Star Wars making over $1 billion each? Maybe you're the contrarian for hating Disney. And then they're like, well, well, that's different, Dav. You see, those things are actually bad. I don't know why I started snorting there, but that's what I imagine you all sound like.
I am starving, brother. As am I, brother.
As am I, brother. Well, that's different. You know what I'm saying? You see what I'm fucking saying here? Do you understand, chat? Are you putting 2 and 2 together? Or is 2 and 2 too much for you? But, like, no meme. No meme. There's nothing wrong with me not liking the Beatles, you know? Like I said before, Chad doesn't like my music, that's fine. They don't have good taste like I do. That is perfectly fine. There's people out there who fucking love the Beatles. People out there who think the Stones are the greatest band of all time. It's fine, man. We all have different fucking tastes. We all have nostalgic preferences for different things. And there's nothing wrong with that, man. There really isn't. If we all like the same thing, this world would be boring as fuck. Of course, you're all wrong, though. Do keep that in mind. You are all wrong. But that's okay. You're all allowed to be wrong. Now I had the time of my life, and I've never wooed this way before. And
I always pay my debts. I'm well known.
I just like the intro to this.
I'm busy, okay? I'm busy.
Do you ever have songs like that, chat, where, like, you just really enjoy the intro? Like, the beginning of Mary Jane My Michelle's another one. I've talked about this before with Guns N' Roses, right? Like, the intro for My Michelle is so good. And then Axl Rose just shows up and ruins the whole song. Feels bad. And then Axl Rose shows up and ruins the whole song. Unlucky. But yeah, but the first part of My Michelle just fucks, man. It really does. That's one thing I always liked about Guns N' Roses is, like, most of their songs, just the intro, the first 30 seconds are like, man, dude, what a banger start to a song. What an absolute fucking banger. And I don't actually dislike Axl Rose. I think he's one of the most iconic fucking singers of all time. Would you agree with that, chat? Would you say that Axl Rose is one of the most iconic voices in rock and roll? Like, as soon as Axl starts singing, you immediately know it's Axl Rose, you know? Even if you didn't recognize the song, you just know it's him. You know what I mean? You just immediately know it's him. But sometimes he just goes a little too hard, I feel like. AC/DC was like that for me? Yeah, in a lot of ways. For sure. I like the whole song, and I really don't like Guns N' Roses. If I were to say what is the best Guns N' Roses song, is in the song I would most likely listen to in its entirety, chat's gonna hate me for this. It's probably Paradise City. Chat thought I was gonna say Welcome to the Jungle, but I think I've listened to Welcome to the Jungle like 500,000 times when I was a kid, and it's on the radio. I think Paradise City is probably the best song that I would actually listen to the entirety of. Burnout Paradise maybe hate that song, and that's how it is for some things, right? Apple Pie, thank you so much
my monster condom that I used for my
really appreciate love and
magnum
support, man.
dong.
Thank you, dude. Thank you. It means a hell of a lot to me, buddy. And welcome, Transient Guy, J Dub, McKimmy, Axbar, Shruby D, Adriosh, Netherforce, Dean Badine, Django, and Martyfication. Really appreciate love and support, man. Thank you, dude. Thank you. Hope you're doing well and living the dream, man. Much love and God bless, dude. Thank you, dude. Thank you. Did it really? So I didn't know about that. That sucks. Is Axl a current vocalist for AC/DC? I had no idea. So inconsistent? Dude, I agree with that, Bogu. I agree with that a lot, for sure. Slash greater than Axl? I think Slash is, fucking aesthetic is obviously very famous, but I don't think you could have had Guns N' Roses without Axl Rose, man. Didn't they do Dr. Feelgood? I thought that was fucking Motley Crue, wasn't it? Yeah, Dr. Feelgood is Motley Crue. Yeah. It does have a very similar style, though, for sure. But, like, a lot of rock bands were like that at the point. But thanks again, Apple Pie. Total of 90 subs gifted in the chat, man. Really appreciate the love and support, man. Thank you, dude. Thank you. It means a lot to me, buddy.
What is steel compared
Check
to
this
the
out. Thanks so
hand
much for the sub, dude.
that
Really
wields it?
appreciate the love and support. And welcome back. 21 months. Medj. No wonder Dav likes femboys. Like, everyone who played Final Fantasy IX fucking remembers Kuja from that game and being like, I have the strangest boner right now. Everybody remembers fucking Kuja from Final Fantasy IX and being like, am I supposed to have a boner? I don't know. I can't tell. The original fucking femboy. Like, no meme. I didn't know if he was a dude or a chick for most of the game. Straight up. Hair Metal was awesome for years. I would agree with that. Hair Metal was a classic. Beat the game, can't relate. Psh. This man goes on the internet to tell lies. This man literally is on the internet telling lies. What was he then? He's a boy. Been singing speed comedy? Damn. Kuja is a Polish boy's name? Is it now? Do you know? Him and Zidane were lovers, and they were plumbers. Like Mario and Luigi. Of course they were. Japan was ahead of the curve when it came to bussy. Not wrong, dude. Like, not wrong. See, I'm not a monster. I'm just ahead of the curve. Ahead of the curb? Alright, chat. Which is the best Batman of the new Batman movies? Is it Liam Neeson? Is it Heath Ledger's Joker? Or is it Bane? Which one is the best new Batman movie, not just fucking villain? Which do you guys... Which was your favorite? Not the fucking George Clooney shit. I'm talking about just the three. The fucking, just the ones with Christian Bale. Just those ones. Up until fucking the stupid garbage with Talia, I would have said the third one was my favorite. But as soon as Talia and Catwoman just completely ruined it for me, I'm going to have to go with the first one with Liam Neeson as my favorite. I'm going to have to say it. It's got to be the first one with Liam Neeson. Ra's al Ghul was a great character. I think the story was more fun. I also enjoyed the Mafia guy and fucking Scarecrow. I thought was also pretty good. Scarecrow was good. Although, like, the best memes were from the later movies, right? This city just showed you that it believes in good. Where's Rachel? Where is she? Blah. That was pretty funny. But I think the first one with Liam Neeson was the best one for sure. For you.
I don't quite see the purpose.
I stand amongst the righteous.
Every Bane line is a meme. Yeah, it kind of is though, isn't it? Every Bane line's kind of a meme. It's so bad they changed the actress and no one cared. Which actress? Wasn't it the same chick in all three movies? I thought she just got older. It'll never not be funny to me. There is no excuse for cutting this out. I feel the same way, to be honest. I don't know what they were thinking when they took that out. I personally think it really set up the following scenes, especially. But, I mean, I guess, I'm sure Christopher Nolan has his reasons, right? I'm sure Nolan has his reasons. I love I'm mentally still the same age I was when I was 6 years old.
The day was not this long, even when I led soldiers in the order.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought Katie Holmes just got old.
I've never walked so much in my life.
I thought Katie Holmes... unironically, I was like, damn, Katie Holmes is just aging an extra couple of years between these movies. I had no idea. What was Nolan trying to say? It was actually an homage, chat, to the fucking, to Blazing Saddles fart scene. Do you remember that? We're all eating beans. How about some more beans, Mr. Taggart? I'd say you've had enough. This is one of your old friends is off. His dad plays it on stream. What are you all talking about, dude? It's hilarious.
You are the
Alright?
that have been sent my way, I see.
It's hilarious. That poor saddle got abused. Leave them britches alone. Leave them britches alone. What'd they ever do to you? But yeah, like I think Liam Neeson's character as Ra's al Ghul is by far the most entertaining
Never forget what
of
you
the
are.
villains. I always liked that in certain things, like things are meant to be serious, and certain things are meant to be comedy. That sounds really terrible. God damn it! I need to rephrase that better. What is this? Why am I getting pinged on Twitch? Oh, it's because of the stupid emote thing. What I hate is when people mix both. When people try to make characters serious, and then they add a stupid joke that just completely undermines everything about them. You know what I mean? A BG3 would be a good example of that. So, like, you know how Raphael's character is, like, it's a super serious character, serious story the whole time, and then you go to hell, and then you, like, talk to the succubus, and he says that, like, Raphael sucks in bed, and you can tell him that he sucks in bed, and he gets really mad, and it's like, that line is just such a cringy, modern thing to do, which is just to put in some stupid garbage fucking joke that just, like, completely destroys the seriousness of the situation, and it just kind of ruins the whole thing for you. You know what I mean? The Marvel style of writing? Yeah, exactly.
What?
It's like, if you want to make a joke or two now and then at certain people's expense, that's fine. But if you spend your whole time trying to set up a serious character, and then you have writing like that, it's like, man, you just kind of ruined it, bro. What was the point? You know what I mean? What's the next game after I was actually looking at the Space Marine game, and it looks really fun, but I don't think we're actually going to play it, because it's really expensive.
Of course we are.
I need your professional opinion. The Jar Jar effect, is that what it's called? It's glorious. Dude, that's what I said too. Quiz. Like, I listened to the original Unstoppable, and I was like, wow, this is actually fucking terrible.
Yes. I require rest. Demand we stop.
The Indian version is so much better. He brings life to an otherwise dog shit song. I concur with you guy in the chat. I don't care that much, dude. Either I get it or I don't, you know what I mean? I appreciate it though, Bogu. Maybe I'll end up getting it, and maybe I won't. It remains to be seen. We shall see. The bitch queen brooks no insolence. Where's my fucking planetary? I gotta piss so bad right now. Chet, I have to pee. Can someone go to the bathroom for me?
Just because I pay you for your services doesn't diminish our friendship.
I need someone to go to the bathroom for me. There was a Marilyn Manson song I actually liked. I can't fucking remember what it was. All right, I gotta go piss, chat. Be right back. Brings tears to my eyes.
It's settled then.
It literally brings tears to my eyes, chat. When Graggy hits those high notes, it's like, oh my god, I'm about to curb. I'm about to curb. Who even is this? It's literally an AI created thing, my dude. It's not a person. Oh, Pog! Somehow, Jahira is dispelled. How fun for me!
For honor and glory.
Why am I getting hit, and by what? Am I standing on a cleric or something?
You should have stopped at him. Sleep.
Interesting. Ever heard his voice outside of this?
Decide my fate.
It's just AI. So. It's literally AI.
Believe me, no one is.
Don't quite see the pirate. The gods.
It's not AI, that's the real voice actor? Yeah, I'm sure it is. Of course.
You shall suffer my wrath.
Chop
wood once.
It's Dev drunk karaoke singing. Could be, to be honest. You know, I've never done karaoke, chat. I've never done karaoke in my life. I think I'd be pretty good at it. The question, though, is what would I sing were I to do karaoke? Oh, it's right. I can actually slap on that fucking evil row, which gives me an extra save and some MR. Should probably do that. Where the fuck did I put it? He has it for some reason. Gimme. Okay.
You have my word.
Would you sing Summertime Sadness? I don't think I would, to be perfectly honest. I don't know what I would sing. I'm not bothering with the bolts. I only do that when I'm playing an archer main character. I only do that when I'm playing an archer as the MC. Otherwise, it's just, I'm too lazy. I should, but I'm just too lazy. I should do such a thing, but again... much too tall.
Manus potentis.
Far too lazy. You can summon things planetars. Yeah, you can also enchant this dick. Honestly, Yawn hitting a planetar is fucking rare enough as is. Like, I'm not even memeing. Yawn actually hitting a planetar, even with Fire Tooth, is not fucking easy. If you really want to reliably hit planetars, you need to be in the double-digit negatives.
You know, this reminds me of that time way
Have you ever heard the phrase, rich as a Lannister?
The light shall fall before me. Oh, shit, shit, shit. I don't know what happens here. I kind of, like, need to dominate Edwin back. I'm afraid Fairy and them might kill him. We try dummy mommying him and see what happens. Let's do a raw dispel, too.
I am starving, brother. As am I, brother.
Yep, Solophane's going for Edwin. Shit. I don't know what to do about this.
What can I do?
Try magic missiling them. No, Planetar, please. Perfect. Everything's fine.
Arrogant wench. May the Spider Queen bite at her black heart.
We're good. Everything is fine. Planetar lines go hard. You're not wrong. Like, legitimately. The light shall fall before me. Shoot him with a Dispel Arrow. That would have actually been the play, but I don't think we have anybody capable of using a bow job. I think his AC would have been pretty dog shit, so maybe that would have been fine. I don't think I've boofed him at all. Of course, it would have been nice if he just didn't get fucking mind controlled, idiot. But, you know.
Excellent.
It's party time. Why? Because I gotta. Have a pineapple pizza and a glass of chocolate milk? Blech. That sounds nauseating. That legitimately sounds disgusting. That's making me physically ill hearing it and thinking about it.
I always pay my debts.
No, we did, Kazanza, but I used them on my main characters. Because we don't have enough chaotic commands for everybody. How high do you rate goblins as a fantasy race? I think it's like one of the most iconic fantasy races. You know what I mean? Like, I would argue that goblins, orcs, elves, and dwarves are all 4 S tier in my eyes. I don't think you're even allowed to have a fantasy game without at least one of those in it. You know what I mean?
Chopped wood once. No.
And then I would put ogres as a high A. Someone needs to make a fantasy race tier list. All right, chat, I'm going to do something very weird and strange. Lizard men are underrated? No, they aren't. Lizard men are dog shit. Lizard men are trash. All right, I'm going to do something weird here, chat. Normally, we keep the stream going and play some Ainsley while I go and do my lunch break. I'm going to go get my lunch. I'm actually going to stop the stream here, and we're going to start the stream after I get back and talk to my lawyer for 20 minutes. So I'm not sure if we're doing Lee or It might actually be both. Or I might actually finish the Underdark. I want to get the Underdark done so we can do Kengax and all that good stuff this weekend. But, yeah. Anyways, I'll see you here soon, dude boys. I'm going to go out and grab some food, and when I get back, we're going to be doing some serious gaming. Keep in mind, I've said this before, like, I've said this literally a million fucking times. Like, people go and fucking make their Dragonborn characters for BG3, and they're like, oh my god, look how cool I am. Dragonborn are amazing. Look at me. I look cool. And this is what I see. This is literally you. This is every Argonian. This is every fucking Dragonborn. This is what you fucking are. And you may think that this is funny or cute, but this is what you are in my eyes. You are good for one thing and one thing fucking only, and that is being a footstool for the superior Dunmer, all right? Anyways, I'll see you here in just a bit, boys. Thank you guys so much for watching, dudes. Hope you're doing well and living the dream. Be back after lunch. We're going to have a great day of Galter's Gate, and League of Legends. Much love and God bless.